Happy Sunday, everyone. How's everyone doing? I'm pumped up for another week, another Sunday show. I can't wait to cover everything. Usually, I start rambling, talk about all the promotion, promote my other shows, but I can't wait to get into this show. Falcon Winter Soldier was freaking excellent this week, so I'm gonna throw in my buddy here, my tag partner, my host for the night, for the Big Herm TM Show. Uh, Station, what's up, buddy?
Station, how's it going? I'm doing good, feeling a little bit better. I was sick the last couple of days, but I was still going live and that. But yeah,
Well, I hope you feel a lot better, man. Sorry to hear you were sick. But I still see you everywhere. You're still everywhere. Everywhere. I'm at work, you're somewhere. I'm going to sleep, you're
yeah,
somewhere. I wake up, you're somewhere. You're everywhere, man, right now, bro.
yeah. Like I was getting like kind of doing that a little bit. Won't say it, but it didn't stop me from having my phone beside me and still in the chat supporting the community. I was not able to finish reading the Spawn Compendium though. I was actually going to start reading it yesterday, but that's when I had my dizzy spells, and so I wasn't able to read it. But I was trying to burst through it today, and I've only got 3 out of the 5, but that's all right. I'm pretty sure we're mostly here to talk about the ending of Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yes, I've decided, like, I'm sure you were gonna agree with me. Like, so much. I mean, I'm not saying so much happened. A lot did happen on the show. I figure we're gonna have some people on today. Do some things a little different today since it's the season finale of it, and I'm so excited. There's so much in it. Um, I feel like we should just drop the link, invite people in, see what we all have to say about this awesome show. Um, I guess we cover also the Invincible season, episode 7, and the final episode of that 8. I guess we could cover that next week, or maybe we talk about it a little bit later on if we get a chance to.
I have no issues with that, but I'm going to say this. This is the first episode that I watched all the way through and didn't have the thought of like, oh, this is long. By the ending of Invincible this week, I was like, oh man, I wish there was more. And that was the very first time Invincible has actually done that for me.
I enjoy, you know me already on it. I enjoyed all of it. I love the storytelling, the character building in it, and yeah, I love the whole thing. Next week, is that big battle coming. So
And
yeah,
dude, like you've been knocking it at like I must say, like I haven't been paying that much attention to Invincible, like every little bit and piece. Like you have been, and like you have knocked it out of the park. If anybody has seen the latest episode of Invincible, and if you go back and watch Herm's prediction on what's going to happen in Invincible, he has got it spot on. He figured out, he was just like, oh, that character is going to be like that. That character does have a heart. And he was spot on with all of that.
yeah, yeah. I haven't read any of the comics. I'm just going through what I think. You know what I mean? And that's just how I felt. Sometimes I hit it out of the park. Sometimes you don't, but that's the fun of it. Trying to get it there, trying to figure out everything. The Invincibles, it's like it's so good. I would love to give it its due diligence. Next week, and we'll cover more. Or maybe we'll talk a little bit about the episode later. But yeah, I think it deserves it because I think it's been a phenomenal show, and I can't wait. I dropped the link down below already. I dropped the link. Anybody who wants to join and talk about these shows, I'm already off the rails. Usually I have this whole thing ready and all that, but I'm so freaking excited. Going on Comic Man Andy's show earlier. I was supposed to be preparing for the show, but I saw him go on. I was like, I have to go on that. And I was so happy to meet him earlier. And I'm drawing blank on everybody else I met. Seawood was there and all that.
Adrian,
was there.
Panda was there.
Yeah, he was there. And I couldn't go on Roderican's show and join everybody there because I had to go get the lady, go get something to eat. Maybe I should eat something. I haven't eaten something since I got up. Because ever since I got up, I've been preparing for this and all that, and going on live streams. So I totally understand. Besides getting sick and all that, why you didn't read all those Spawn issues, because they are very wordy. But I do enjoy the Spawn issues too, so I can't wait to dig into that. We're gonna
Yeah,
do that
I
next week.
I just got into the part of Spawn where the Youngbloods show up and Bad Rock and them. So I'm getting more into it, and I'm enjoying the series. But like, yeah, there's pages where it's just literally just words, and like it's overlaying the pictures and that, and I'm like, and they're not like big words either, they're tiny words, so you like, I'm there with my reading glasses and everything, like.
Yeah, it is I mean, it's old school reading. Comic books. That's what it was back in the day. A lot of reading. It wasn't those easy. You got a lot of those issues now where you buy a book $4 or 5, 6 sometimes, and you get through it in like 5-10 minutes. And if I'm doing that, and I'm a slow reader, it's a quick book. Unless it's really, really good. Some of those are really, really good. Like, you do want to read a little bit, but some of those books sometimes even too many words. So I guess it's a balance that you have to meet with the books. But anybody who knows me, I enjoy almost any kind of book. I love it. I just love reading them.
Yeah, you're liking the Amazing Spider-Man even when it's not good.
Yeah, man. Even when it's not good, Amazing Spider-Man was good. But we're gonna go to the chats real quick to see who's on there, because we've been on for 8 minutes and we still haven't gone to the chats. My man Sam Stegelweg, my host for Wednesday's show station, talking about Spider-Man. We're gonna go over the Nick Spencer run. We're gonna go a little bit recap of what we went through for my first live stream. You know what I mean? We're not gonna go too much into that, but I like to get a few more words in there because I was like doing the bit the whole night that night. But yeah.
But this week, isn't it? Won't you guys be talking about Punisher? Wouldn't you? Aren't you guys?
That's in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks.
Oh, I got excited.
Yeah. That's in not this Wednesday, next Wednesday. I mean, I might as well. I wasn't gonna plug them right now, but I might as well plug them. This is this Wednesday night, 6 p.m. The Amazing Sam. We're gonna cover Nick Spencer run, Amazing Spider-Man, some show and tell, and then the week after that, we have the Punisher, Volume 5. Something that you, my man Travis, you instigated that. So we're gonna do that, and hopefully I have like a special guest I'm trying to get. Yeah, nice. Oh, we gotta put a solo shot on that. Yeah.
Because I just noticed that you just showed off the cover for this on your Punisher thing, so I had to show that off.
Growing up, a lot of people had that issue. I don't know if I rebought it, but I gotta see if I have it in my collection.
It came in my my toy pack. Like, it came with this guy in the pack. So.
Oh, nice.
So it came with him. So.
You also had an awesome video last night. I was at work. So I saw it during my break. But you had Bobby De La Ghetto send you an A-OK. And it was a lot of goodies in there, man.
Yeah, guys, if you don't know who Bobby De La Ghetto is, like, go find him on Instagram. It's Bobby De La Ghetto it's just Bobby De La Ghetto 1. And he does a lot of art pieces and stuff. I would show you the Spawn that he did, but I really don't want to move it because I'm fearful of breaking it. And it's a gift, so I don't want to. But I'll save most of the stuff for show and tell later, but you guys do not see, this is the kind of art he does. And I cut this off of the box. So what he did was he did a bunch of drawings on the side of the flaps, and this is one of them. And he knows I'm a Spawn fan. He knows I'm an Image fan. Like, come on. And that's just the side of that's just on cardboard. Like the side of the box.
Yeah,
so, like, go check out his art.
Yeah, man. That dude is awesome. He drew this for me a while ago with my logo. He made me a knight, a king knight, the Knights of Justice. There I go, always yelling the Knights of Justice. But yeah, that guy is awesome, man. I love
I
the
also,
interview. Anybody who hasn't seen it, go back to TM Nerdy's channel. It was last week, so check it out. That interview was awesome. I love hearing interviews about people and their collection, and he had a lot to say. A lot of history in that man.
yes.
So yeah, we'll go back to the chats. Here we go on. The Road Trader. Let's get this rolling. Yeah, I know. Like we're 12 minutes in. Coming back, Andy. Welcome, man.
Holy shit.
Welcome. I appreciate you being on here. I'm dropping the link in case you want to go on a little bit later or now or whatever. Maria. Hey, babe. Station.
Station.
Gotta love this opening. You like those? I'm trying to get to the perfected, but I never could. But trying to get them all in. James Phelps, Station. What's up, bro? Our dude, tomorrow. Oh snap! I still haven't seen Falcon yet.
I did see his
Oh.
in the chat though. He's going to go watch it right now and come back. So.
Oh, okay. We'll still be here. We'll still be here. I'm thinking we're going all the way up to Robbie's show with this Herman TM, the comic bromance for the ages. Thanks, man. Yeah, we a comic bromance. Sometimes we're like the YouTube odd couple, you know. But
We
all
fight
love
like
is
a
still
couple
there.
too. Like,
Yeah, we
you
do.
guys, if you want to see our arguments, like we fight all the time like a married couple. Like his wife be messaging me and being like, "Can you leave Herm alone? Like he's getting really mad at you."
Guy, you funny, bro. Tomorrow, one of the hardest workers in comic books. Yeah, man, that guy does a good show. Check out Tomorrow's Cinema. We be on that show too.
He's also doing videos. Phable, our man, he does music on YouTube. Him and Shmaro have teamed up. So if you are subscribed to Fable's channel for all of his music beats, you'll notice that all of the music is gone. What's happening is Chamorro Cinema and Phable are teaming up, and Chamorro is making a bunch of new videos for Fable's music, and so they're just doing a collab, and some of the videos have been released, and it's just amazing. Phenomenal, even.
I got Marvin Wins in the chat. What's up, bro? What's up? He's
Thank
gonna
you,
be
Marvin
on.
Wynn.
He's gonna be on tomorrow's show Wednesday night. Special guest. You know, talk with
I've
the
also,
Back Black
like,
Rose, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying?
guys, if you've not checked out The Edge, I have not read it yet, but I've bought it, actually right off of Marvin, and I'm still waiting on it. But guys, like, check out The Edge from Second Sight Publishing. It's written by Marvin Wynn himself, and he's in the chats tonight, guys. Give him a hearty station for Marvin Wynn.
Marvin Wayne Station, my man. We got Stefan Station, bro.
Station.
Station says on its way. All right. It's so good. Thanks everyone for being on the chat, man. I appreciate everybody who's on here. We're going already 15 minutes. I'm still haven't talked about you, but that's okay. We're just having fun tonight. I dropped the link. I think I'll drop it one more time. Anybody who wants to join us, and for whatever reason is giving me a hard time dropping the link. Let's go, bro. Let's go.
But let's get into this. Let's talk about Falcon Winter
Yeah.
Let's talk
Falcon
about
Winter Soldier.
I'm going to start off by saying I really wish, because I think they added way too much in one episode. Like, it was just too much, too fast, not enough explanation. They really should have made a 7th episode and spread this episode and added more between those 2 episodes.
I didn't have that feeling, but I guess I'm so hyped to watch the show. It was just like,
dude,
I didn't have that feeling at all.
I know you were hyped as soon as it started, because you were like, I remember the last week you were like, I hope they show Sam in the new Captain America uniform. Like, I wonder if they're going to, like, that's all you would be talking about. And then, what is it, like, in the first 8 minutes, bam, we get Sam in the new uniform.
That's what I was trying to that's what I thought, that it's probably gonna start his uniform right off the bat. You know what I mean? And that's what happened. You know what I mean? Like they don't waste they like you said, they ain't wasting any time. Boom, they threw it in there. It was ready for battle. That's why I was ready for battle, man. I wanted to go in there and fight too, you know what I'm saying? but but yeah, man, that was that should came out awesome. I thought the wings and all that with Cap Shield and all that. The scene where he just goes right in through the window and all that. I just I love it. Love it. What do
See,
you think of that scene?
I loved it. I didn't think he was going to keep the wings, to be honest with you. I thought he was just going to be Captain America, no wings, no nothing like that. That could be. That would make sense.
Yeah, maybe. I agree.
I did not think that he would have the wings at all. Like, I thought when he dropped the wings and he said in the last episode, keep them, that he was done with the wings. But it was really nice to see him in the wings. I think they worked very well for his new suit, and they knocked it out of the park with that suit. Like, that suit is a 5 out of 5 backlogs for sure.
Yes, this is gorgeous. Yeah, I'm like speechless. There's not much I can say. Like, everybody was wondering how the suit was gonna look, and I thought it looked fantastic. There's nothing else for me to say about the suit. But what do you think of the battle? I mean, we got like this is what this was all about, the battle. You know.
I liked it. I enjoyed it. I know. So what part are we on here? We were just talking about the battle inside.
We could just talk right on. I don't think we have to cover the whole thing.
There's plenty of battles. You gotta specify.
I don't know. The first battle, the second battle. Talk, bro. Whatever you like, bro.
All right. Well, my favorite battle is it would have to be the U.S. agent, because in this episode, I'm actually pulling for him. It went from him actually killing somebody and then fighting with Sam and Bucky in the last episode to me being like, okay, maybe this guy does earn a redemption. This guy, he's been through a lot. He's fought in the war. I guarantee you he has PTSD. And so with all that stress and all that pressure on him to be the new Cap, you can see in his face, whenever Sam's giving his speech about, I know people are going to look at me and know that that I shouldn't be Captain America. And then it goes to the U.S. agent's face and he looks and he's like, you're correct. I'm actually pulling for him going forth. Plus his new suit is pretty snaggy too. They're going pretty comic accurate with these suits.
I'm loving it. I was surprised not to see his shield, with the U.S. agent shield. I guess we'll get that in the future.
No, he did have it in this episode.
No, not the new shield, not the
shield.
not the one he made. I'm talking about the one that would come with the U.S. agent suit.
Okay, you're talking about a new. Yeah, he did use the shield that he made in the last episode with his medal on it and stuff. And a lot of people are they don't understand why Carly could beat him. It's she has super serum in her blood as well. And plus there was 3 of them on him. But he held his own to those 3. So of course he's going to lose to 3 super soldiers.
I mean, she had to have her own training too, right? I don't think she just has the serum.
No, because she worked with Agent 13, Sharon Carter. As you've seen through this episode, at that point, it's just oh, you should have sticked with me. Sharon Carter said that directly to.
Marvin Wayne says him dropping that shield was him dropping the Cap persona. I get it. Yeah.
Good catch, Marvin. I didn't catch that. But yeah, no, she did have training with Sharon Carter, who has training herself. So Carly can hold her own against somebody
She
like
can.
Cap, and then plus she had other people on her team, like 2 other randoms. We don't know who they are, but they're just random people. So yeah,
Yeah, since you mentioned Sharon Carter and we're going off the rails because this is a different show this week. Um, Sharon Carter, like, it's a fact that she's the broker. Like, it was said that whole confrontation with her and Carly. You know what I mean? It was her all along texting her, threatening her and stuff. You know what I mean? Because they wanted the super serum. You know what I mean? For their own super soldiers, and Carly went another way with it. It's that whole thing you were talking about, like they were doing things they felt was right for them. You know what I mean? That they thought was right, and the way they're doing it is right. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
that was a that was your call too, man. So you made a few good calls in this one.
Oh, in this one, yeah. In Invincible, no. I said it all along that Thunderbolts is on the way, and we all know that's coming now. I think that's coming before Young Avengers. Like nobody was talking about Thunderbolts really. Like there was odd little nods at it, but everybody was like, "Oh man, Isaiah Bradley, Eli from Young Avengers. We got to hop on those books." The spec went up. Nothing for spec for Thunderbolts at all.
It'll be there.
But
It'll be
Thunderbolts, like I said it from day one, I think that Thunderbolts was coming. Like, pay no attention to Young Avengers. Thunderbolts is on its way.
Shamar says, "Why would Sharon leave Zemo, Bucky, and Sam to real scientists? That doesn't make sense, though." Man, like when I always thought she was a double agent, whatever she's doing. I guess she's the broker now. I'm guessing like she's not all the way there. I'm still believing she's somehow a double agent, you know, with
Well,
their
she
own rules, and she's willing to kill. So who knows? What do you think?
um well, it was just I don't think she was working for the government. Like who would she be working for, because she just got reassigned at the end of the episode back in with the government. Like she was still on the run. So who knows? Maybe she was trying to help him. I'm not sure about that. That's a good question, Jamel.
A very good question. Very good question. Stefan said it wasn't her intention, man. Stark Tech is better.
Because
Yeah, I
she
guess.
still is. Like she is still planning on something. Because like at the end she does say, like she calls somebody and says, "All right, we have tech. We have all of this now. Like I have access to a government facility. So we don't need super soldiers. We have all of this tech, weaponry, like so now they have a new way of going on it. Like, is she working for Madam Hydra as well? Like, will she be part of the Thunderbolts?
Is she working for multiple? She is the broker. Now we
Yeah.
know she is the broker. She probably. That's why I felt like she's working for multiple people. So if you're a broker, you're probably getting money from everybody. You know what I mean? You don't really care what toes you step on, and you do it, and she's doing it her way, and probably,
You see that?
you know,
Sharon is Mystique.
Sharon is Mystique. Yo, can
The
you
X-Men are in the
imagine?
MCU, guys. The MCU, like the X-Men are now in the MCU. You heard it from the Rogue Trader.
Yeah, because I never thought like she would go that bad, her character. So I would be I would be hyped if that was it right there. That'd be awesome. Good
New
job, Rogue
spec
Trader.
alert.
Coach Vic, maybe the scientists knew who she was, and she was trying to limit the people who knew who she was. Yeah, good. That's a good analogy, Coach. It's a good analogy. What do you think about that analogy?
Yeah, that would probably
Marvel,
be
I
the
said.
best. Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that happening.
Sharon wouldn't be on the Thunderbolts, I don't think. Uh, yeah, I don't think he's gonna be on the Thunderbolts. I really don't.
I think
Breaking
she's
the
going to be
exclusive
thinking.
on Big Herm Collectibles. Yeah, right. I feel lucky. Her goal wasn't to create more super soldiers. Stefan, man, I dropped the link. I would love to you to go on here. I like to pick your brain on here because you know,
Marvin makes a good
we
point
always
right
have
there.
Brother Marvin say, there's more money in the tech than the serum. You can control the tech and not control people once you get the serum. That is so true. That's so true. Go with the sure thing because the other thing is not sure. I agree with that. Like they wanted the serum and stuff, but yeah, the tech is a lot more important. I agree. Her goal was power. Yeah, yeah. I still want to know if it's really
It's
her,
not
or,
just
but
power. It's like she's still. You can tell she's sour at the government. Like she tried to do the right thing, and now the right thing came to bite her in the ass and stuff. So now she's ticked. In other words, so she is trying to go for power in that, and she's trying to be. I think she's gonna go for revenge at one point or another.
well, I guess it was the end credit, the mid credits. We could talk about it. We could go off the rails. It doesn't matter today, but where she gets reinstated to be an agent. So
We're just talking about that.
for the state. Yeah. So I know we were talking, but I'm just saying. There you go. Like that's why she got extra power. She got all those powers. Kind of like Captain Planet, all the powers combined. So, so yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much what that is. So who knows what else power she's got? Like, is there like is Hydra gonna be back? You know what I mean? Is there some? Because I don't feel like Hydra's dead. You know what I mean?
Well, you
Or
have Madam Hydra right there.
yeah. So Madam Hydra. So there's so much, I think there's so much they could do now. This is what makes me excited. This is what I meant. This is why these shows are all keep opening doors for more shows, more movie, and the fact that after this show they announced the Captain America movie, the next Captain America
I
number
didn't hear
4.
about that.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, they announced it.
I did not
Yeah,
hear that.
yeah. Sam
There's no.
Wilson's gonna be Captain America, bro. Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that. I was like, what?
So,
Yeah.
but is it still true? Because like I know WandaVision's one season, but what there's talks about Falcon and the Winter Soldier returning for a second season. Is that still in the works?
I thought it was, but and maybe it's still in the works. I mean,
I'm
the movie
hoping
gonna
so.
be the
They can go so far with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, like side stories of them, plus adding more characters in, and also going with the movies. Like I think they can do it. It's just the fact that the scheduling would be kind of hard for, um, like Falcon and the Winter Soldier if they're in movies and then doing TV shows. So it'd be kind of a big schedule for them. But I think they can pull it off if they only
okay.
do like 6 episodes.
Malcolm Spellman is doing the movie too. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's confirmed, man. That I can't like
I'm
that's
not
what I'm
sure who
saying.
the is.
Yeah, I kind of like feel like I heard of the name, but I'm not sure who that is too. But um, Coach, if you could tell us where that's from. But yeah, I preach the fun. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
what?
what's that? Sorry.
No, no, go ahead, go ahead.
Coach Vic said I would think there would be a second season because the movie would be what 4 years away.
You think it'll be that far? You think it'll take them that long? 4 years? The way they rush,
Well,
not rush, but the way they
they
do
just
everything these days.
announced it, so I'm guessing so. When you announce something, it doesn't come out like the next year. They still have to like get production, get like all it is an announcement. So yeah, I would say at least 2 to 3 years. at least.
I'd say close to 3 years, but 4 years is pretty far.
Hmm.
If they could, but you might be right. But it might be a second season before the movie. So who knows? Like I said, they open up the door for everything, and now we gotta wait 6-7 weeks for Loki. I heard that's gonna be in 6 and 7 weeks for Loki.
What?
That's what I heard.
No
Um,
way. That's not good. I was
yeah,
looking forward to that one plus What If. So,
because
oh,
they gotta.
I wouldn't say 2022. It wouldn't get released in 2022.
Marvin says Malcolm is the showrunner, so if he's like doing the movie too, so that yeah. Now that I remember the name, I just don't remember where he's from. I gotta get better with the names, but thanks, Marvin.
June
Um,
11th for Loki.
Falcon Winter Soldier. Yep. They don't have a director yet. I didn't hear who the director was and all that. I just heard they announced it. You know what I mean? And a couple
Yo,
of
well,
like
she just said they
big
don't have
comic
a
book
director
sites.
yet.
Stefan, I like what he's saying here. Who's to say they haven't filmed some material for the movie already? I agree. Like we don't know
Didn't
what they
Steph,
filmed.
didn't he say he was hopping on? Like, why are you
No,
typing? Jump
I
on
think
and
that
do it.
I think there's a reason why he can't hop on. So chill, bro. Jeez, you're so mean. I gotta go check. Yeah, man. Check it out for Stefan. Yeah,
But June 11th is Loki.
we probably would have had Common Mac Andy, but now he went to see the show. So hopefully he comes back on and tell us. But I dropped the link again. Anybody want to talk Falcon Winter Soldier? It's probably why we put a hold on all the other stuff so we could talk Falcon Winter Soldier. What you think of what did we not talk about? Did we talk about the Carly? Cause I know the Carly the fight you said you like. I think the Carly and John U.S.
John Walker,
agent
U.S. agent.
John Walker fight. Yeah, because I mean we all saw that coming when he came out of nowhere and start fighting her. You know what I'm saying? And like I was kind of excited to see him. I was like, yes, go kick her ass. I don't know. Like you said, you kind of feel bad for him, and you kind of like want to root for the guy. You know what I mean? It's like, so they have that nice little fight. I'm just there's so much that like you said, there's a lot that went on. I'm trying to remember scene by scene, but what you think of the whole confrontation with Carly and the broker, and then like Falcon finally coming in. Captain America finally coming in and fighting.
Well, it was Carly, the power broker, Sharon Carter, and Batroc the Leaper.
What?
You don't remember Batroc the Leaper in this episode at
Oh
all?
yeah, yes.
There was three of them. They're all standing there together. It was like
Yeah.
that was the scene.
That confrontation when he comes in and points out the gun and she's like, you bought him too, and she's like, I mean, what Sharon say? I'm everywhere, whatever it is, highest bidder or something like that, and
Yeah.
then he's like, you're gonna give me now you gotta give me more money or something like that, and she's like, I'm not good with threat, and she just flat out shot him.
But yeah,
I was like, damn, Sharon.
Yeah, bye.
I'm with Road Trader. Damn, Mystique. I can't believe that's not Sharon, man.
I really hope that they delve into her past. Like, what's been going on in her life that led her to this? Like, that's a series I want to see now.
Yeah.
Like, just Sharon Carter or Agent 13 or name it something better. I don't know. But
I don't think they'll name it Agent 13 anymore because all that passed already.
Yeah.
She's, you know,
So,
who
but
knows?
um, but like, what happened to her after Civil War? Like, what happened to her after it?
I don't know.
Um,
I just remember her giving Captain his uniform, Steve Rogers. They're having that whole scene we talked about before, with Ant-Man in the car and Bucky, and I think Sam was there too. And they were like, they share a little kiss, and the other all of them were making fun of him and all that. And then
yeah,
we didn't see much of her after that.
yeah. We just know that she became an enemy of the state because she sided with Captain and Sam, like brought him his shield and stuff. Um, so she became an enemy of the state, like, and now we get to see her in this, and she's full out just she doesn't care. She's working. I don't know if she's like. I don't think she's just working for herself. Like she has to be working with somebody or an organization, and I want to see that story. I want to see what happened in between Civil War and now. Um, I think that would be a great story. I don't know if anybody else agrees, but let's make
I'm
that happen.
down. I'm down, man.
Hashtag Sharon Carter TV show.
I'm down. I think that'd be interesting. I think she's a good Sharon Carter. So I'm down for whatever, because I know she plays good roles, big roles in the comics. So when I do in a show, I think people would want to watch that. Especially Disney Plus, man, killing it. Now we expect an episode of something every week, and now we're not gonna get something for a while. And like come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
And getting it back into the scene, that ending scene with I think Sam is talking with the senator or somebody in that, and he has that speech. I think that speech was well said, and it works for today's life. The speech he says, like, and it was just so impactful, that speech, and then it cuts to Isaiah Bradley in his house and hearing Sam say these words on screen, say like, I don't need blue eyes or blonde hair. I'm never going to be the Captain America before me, but I'm going to try. I'm going to be the man I am. And that, like, I don't care. Like, you guys look at me and you see Captain America, you see some black man, and that you don't think he's Captain America, but I'm here to tell you, like, that is our Captain America. Sam is now our Captain America.
yes, sir.
And
Yes,
especially
sir.
more after that speech, it was so impactful. And
Great speech, man.
I don't know who's writing, like, whoever the writers are over there, they're doing an A1 job at like hitting stuff that needs to be said.
Yeah, man. What's his name? Mackie. He knocked it out of the park, man. That's Sam Wilson, man. I don't see anybody else being Sam Wilson now. I think his stock and everything just rise with this show. You know what I mean? Like, there's no doubt now. That's what this show did. That's what they did with this show. They raised their characters. You know what I mean? A lot of people probably didn't like the whole personal part of him with building the boat and all that. And there was people that didn't like that. But I love that, because you saw a side of him. You saw the background. And that's what these shows do that movie can't. They could go in depth his problems, not like being a black man in America. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard. Like, it's a lot harder for them. So I thought it was well done. This show could have been a couple more episodes or an extra episode, like you said, but I'm happy with it. And if I'm gonna rate it, I guess we can rate it now. We can talk about more stuff later. But anybody in the chats, how many backlogs do you give this episode? I give it a 5 backlogs right off the bat. 5 plus whatever, because I freaking loving it. What do you give it?
I give it 4.5, just because.
What?
I listen. 4.5 because I really think they could have done, like, I know that COVID might have stopped production in that, but 4.5 because if they would have stuck with another episode, I think they would have like nailed it out of the park. But other than that, like five backlots.
No, I respect that. I mean, that just means you wanted more. So
Yeah, I wanted more
that's
from the
simple.
series. I think they
That's
could have.
good though. That's
Yeah,
good. You wanted more. That means they did their job. You know what I mean?
yeah. Station God Tank. Britney Spears, Proto Man.
The Asian dude from Hangover would be an amazing. uh, Got
Amazing.
Tank Station.
Oh,
Oh, Captain America. Okay.
the Rogue Trader. Look at his
5
score.
backlogs. Yo, can you you going ahead? I'm going through the thing, bro. 5 backlogs for tomorrow. Maria 5.9 out of 5 backlogs. It's like, Tom, what's up, bro? Station, my man Tom. 5 backlogs for him. Coach 5 plus 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 plus. Uh, says hi to us. Eric 5,000 backlogs. Yeah, bro. This uh TM here, like I don't know what he's talking about, man. I'm just kidding. But Road Trader get a 3 out of 5. All right, man. It happens. It happens.
Why? I kind of want to know, Rogue Trader. Why do you give it a 3 out of 5 backlogs? Like I can understand wanting another episode, but like I enjoyed that episode. I know it was kind of fast paced through the episode. That's why I say like it should have had 2, because a little bit more of just not just jumping into the story and expecting to know what's going on. We kind of do know what's going on at the start, but at the same time, I was a little confused at the start. But other than that, like 4.5 for me.
What's going on, Brittany? Brittany, what's up? Station?
Yeah,
Station?
that Sam's new Captain America uniform is like A1, just top notch, 100%. I give that suit a 5 out of 5. He looks so freaking
Oh,
good.
hold up. You called him out. And
What's up, guys?
That's
what's
Station.
up, man?
Howdy.
Station. Matt
All right,
Travis
so
here called you out, so now we want to hear what you 3 out of 5. Come on, man. Come on.
3 out of 5, and this is why. Okay, so I'm a huge Cap fan. Everything about Captain America, Falcon, Bucky, all of them. Been reading Cap since I was like 7 years old. I think they did an excellent job with U.S. Agent. I love where they went with the character. I can't wait to see more. The costume was accurate. The attitude was accurate. It was spot on. Really like that. Really like Sam Wilson as Captain America. I was hesitant about that because to me, Sam Wilson's the Falcon. I've never read the books where he was actually Captain America, but I think they pulled that off, and I'm buying into it for sure. My problem with the show is they gave us it was like a 45-minute long episode, and the first 20 minutes was just bam bam, just smacking you, just beating you up, and then they just kind of chilled, and for the rest, like I wanted to see more. I wanted to see, I wanted to see Sam interact with the Flag Smashers and kind of fill out that storyline, which I don't think they really got into the motivations there and why the Flag Smashers were doing what they were doing and why Carly was doing what she was doing. I would have liked to seen them explore that a little bit more. Action's great, but if you're going to slow down the action, give us some substance. And I don't think they did. I don't think they delivered on that part of it. To go from Sam and Bucky having a confrontational working relationship to all of a sudden they're best pals, that was kind of weird for me. I think they should have explored that a little bit more. I wanted to say a little bit more with Bucky and Sam's sister. I kind of dig that, what they had going on there. I mean, it was a great show, but I'm with Travis on this. It really needed to be another episode longer. They should have wrapped things up better.
No, I agree with you 100%. Yeah, like they needed to delve more into some backstory. And like we're there for the story. We're not just there for the action. Like the action is another reason why we're there, but action is only good if the story is good.
Right, for sure.
I kind of go ahead.
I think they delivered on. I mean, it was a great show, and I can't wait to see what's going on in the future with these characters. But I think that they and this is where WandaVision fell short for me too. Is they addressed what was in their little realm right now, but they didn't really do any setting up for the future. They didn't give us a direction. Like we don't know if Madam Hydra is a thing. We know that there's a character with a similar name, but we don't know that Madam Hydra is going to be a thing going forward. We don't know what's going on with Agent 13 going forward. Is she a Skrull? Is she Mystique? We don't know. We really don't know. So
we gotta figure that out. That's why they leave those questions out for future shows. They're not gonna give you everything all at once. I think everything. I understand everything you're saying. That sounds like a 22 episode season to me. And then when I start explaining I'm good with it. But these days, the 22 season episodes and stuff like that, people complain about they call them filler episodes and all that.
Right.
And I don't think that's where they're trying to go with this. So I will take that like you. But I think with everything that happening with how they had this thing with COVID, all that, they had to put this together, and I feel like they did a fantastic job. But it's okay to not like all that you're saying. It's warranted. So yeah. So
I don't know if you watch New Rock Stars at all. But Eric Voss has a theory on this. He's really into like movies and how movies are put together and all these shows. But they had the Flag Smashers storyline was supposed to be based around a pandemic. And because of COVID, they had to kind of take all that out and retool it. And I think what they replaced it with, it just didn't give us much to go on. And I think that whole storyline just kind of fell short, where they could have done so much more with it.
Yeah, I get you. So what's funny is now that the episode ended, now I think we're waiting 6 or 7 weeks for Loki. So let's think about that. Like that's a pretty long wait, but I don't know what they're doing with the other shows, or they needed more time, so that's all they have, or they're giving people time to breathe, to talk and miss them a little bit. What do you think about that? The long wait.
I think they have to retool some of what they're doing with Loki to kind of fit the narrative now, and that's why it's taking them a little bit longer. Because I think in Loki we're going to see more of the Thunderbolt stuff. I kind of get a feeling that that's where they're going with that, and the TVA and all of that. So hopefully we'll see more Zemo, and we'll see Madam Hydra and all these type of things. But they're also setting up for the multiverse and the Doctor Strange movie and all that kind of stuff too. So I think the reason they're putting it out so far is they just have to retool some stuff.
So I got a question. Zemo, very well done in this series, I thought.
Oh yeah.
What did you think of Zemo altogether throughout this series?
I think Zemo was the breakout star for sure. At least I did until this last episode. To me, Zemo was the breakout star, and they were setting him up, obviously, to lead the Thunderbolts and do all that. But then all of a sudden, what's his name? John Walker came on strong this last episode, and he led the Thunderbolts for a while too. So we may be seeing him, like this may be the Suicide Squad that we always wanted, right? I think it could be, because we got some great characters lining up to be in that Thunderbolts lineup right now.
Yeah, we do. And I think like Zemo will definitely be in it. Like he was in this latest episode, and we know he, even in jail, even locked away, he still has an impact on people. So,
Right.
because he was the one, what did he do? Blow up that Flag Smasher's truck, didn't he?
Yeah. It was his butler that blew it up, but it was what's her name, the Madam Hydra chick, Elaine Bennett's chick. She's the one that arranged it. Like, she kind of made that pretty clear. So she's working with Zemo, and that character in the comic books works with Zemo in the Thunderbolts. So I think that's how they're setting us up.
Yeah, and I love how like at the beginning everybody is specking on Young Avengers, and then Isaiah Bradley's series. I keep forgetting the name. It's like red, white, and
Red, white, and black. Is it red, white, and black?
I think it was Faith, wasn't it?
Maybe. I haven't read that one.
And those are recent books too. Like those, like
Right.
Young Avengers came out in 2005, and then that Isaiah Bradley one came out in 2003. So, but
Right.
nobody was specking over the Thunderbolts.
Red, white, and truth. That's right.
Stefan says he's still specking on Young Avengers. Me too. Me too. I think that's
Young Avengers is a solid spec, man. Young Avengers is going to happen. But yeah. I think you're going to see the rest of these. The Thunderbolts would be a movie. Of course, Captain America, Winter Soldier, they would all be in the MCU. Young Avengers is more of a Disney Plus thing. And I think that we're going to see an announcement for Young Avengers either just before or during the Hawkeye series.
There's a huge thing on the chat about I don't know if you guys want to address it, about what's his name, John Walker being racist and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys want to touch on that, but do you see anything like that on the show?
I didn't see it in the show. I see where they come up from it with it in the comic books, but John Walker wasn't as much of a racist as he was a fascist.
Yeah, because Battlestar, like, was his best friend in the comics as well, wasn't he?
Right.
And
Battlestar, that pissed me off, because Battlestar is one of my favorite characters, and Battlestar would not have gone out like a punk. Like, that pissed me off, because they should have kept that character around.
I think they used him because in the comics, wasn't it John Walker's parents that they killed? So they didn't want to go that route. Yeah. So they used his best friend as, the scapegoat.
So I don't see how he could be racist in the comics when his best friend is black. That doesn't.
Yeah. He leads the West Coast Avengers for a long time, and
so is this guy just trolling?
Yeah, because whatever. Well, I'm not gonna talk politics with somebody.
I just brought it up because a couple of people brought it up on the chat. So I was just wondering what you guys thought. I didn't pick that up neither. So
I think they did. And it's funny because this series with Sam Wilson taking on the mantle of Captain America, like, you have to address race. You don't have a choice. And I think they handled it in a very respectful way. I think they did a good job with Isaiah showing the sins of the past, and with Sam showing how we can redeem ourselves. I think it was very politically on point, and they did a fantastic job addressing the whole race thing.
I love what they did with that. I love that they addressed it. They weren't afraid to. You know what I'm saying? Like people right now are afraid to dress stuff like this, and it's Marvel. In one of their shows, people thought they were just getting a buddy cop show, and they got more than that with this.
Right.
And I love the whole thing. I love like Isaiah where he goes to talk with him, you know, because Isaiah saw his speech, and you know he's bitter and all the things that happened to him, but that touched him where Sam said on his speech, and then that he's Captain America, and maybe
Right.
he doesn't completely change how he feels, but that made him proud. And then not only that, him taking him to the museum, now he sees his own statue and his own history on there and everything. That touched me, man. That had me in tears. Me and my lady was bawling. You know what I mean? I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah, I thought that was a fantastic way to make that transition, because if you look at it the whole time, Isaiah was like, you can't be capped. They're never going to allow a black man to be capped. It's not going to happen. Keeps beating him down and beating him down with it because of his past experience. And then Sam, not only did he defy what everybody else expected by saying, yes, I can be Captain America, but he defied Isaiah and that generation by saying, I don't have to be tied down by your fears, and move forward as one people, as one world. And I think that was kind of the theme. Like, he took the message of the Flag Smashers and put a spin on it into something more positive and bringing people together instead of breaking down borders and causing more chaos.
Oh, yeah. Marvin Wynn says Walker was the guy that followed orders no matter what, which is why they made him Cap. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because the government's gonna want somebody that follows orders to a T on their side as Cap. Like, they're not gonna want some random. Of course, they're not gonna choose. Like, even though Sam did step up to the plate at the beginning, like he was offered it, but he gave the shield away.
Dusty.
But I think that's more introspective too, because when Cap gave him the shield, like, he initially was like, cool, I'm Cap, but then he started second guessing himself. So it's kind of a journey that he had to take through this show to become worthy in his own eyes to be Captain America, to be what Steve Rogers was.
We have ourselves another guest, one of our members, PCP Army. You know what I'm saying? Welcome, Nick, man. Station.
Nick.
Thanks for joining us, man.
Thanks for having me, bro. What's going on?
Yeah, we've been talking about some little show named Falcon Winter Soldier. I don't know if you heard of it.
No, I never watched it. What's it about? Is it like a Nat Geo kind of thing with falcons and stuff?
Yeah, birds like in the wintertime.
Birds in the wintertime.
Isaiah was thrown under the jail for wearing the uniform and shield, not for saving the soldiers' lives. He was thrown in jail for not following orders. He went, like, same with any military. If you go against them, that you will go into military jail, and that's what happened to him in the show. He stated that to Sam, that he was told to stay back and not to save the people's lives, but he
couldn't do it.
He ended up going and saving their lives and ended up spending years in jail for that.
Yeah. But the important part of that story and that message is why, like, you got to remember, this is in the 1950s Korean War. The reason why he was told not to do it. He was told not to do it because they would have exposed the dirty secret of the U.S. government using these, African American soldiers as test experiments, and that's why he was thrown under the bus for it.
Oh, okay, that was from the books. Sorry, Coach Rick.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was from the books. That's awesome. So Nick, what you thought? Yeah, what you thought of the show? What you thought of this episode? Have you seen it? I know a million questions.
Yeah.
But here you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I really enjoyed it. One of the things I was afraid of is when he put on that new suit for the first time, that he would just be kind of overpowered and would just kick everyone's ass, right? But they still made him human. I forget what's the guy's name that he fought. Captain America fought him. What was that guy's name? Do you remember? I cannot remember that guy's name. Was it like Backtroff or something like that? I can't remember his name. But yeah. So I mean, Cap had a hard time with him back when he fought him in the movies, and Falcon didn't have a great time when he fought him in the helicopter in episode 1. Just because he's got a new suit, some new wings, doesn't mean he's more powerful, and he's still got his butt kicked. So I really enjoy how they didn't like ramp his power level up when he got a brand new suit. So it kind of made him a little bit more grounded. So I appreciated that little detail too. But yeah, it was a great episode, man.
Well, what they go? How Sharon Carter, reveals she's a broker. She's having the argument with Carly. The Leaper comes in and all that, and he's like trying to talk junk, and we're like, "Oh, you're gonna give me more money now?" And then boom, Sharon's like not having it, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah. Did the Sharon Carter thing? Did that work for everybody? Do we still even know like who she is or what she does or
it worked for me.
It's Mystique. Like I'm driving that train home.
What's funny is you didn't say it's a scroll, which is essentially the same thing, right? Just a shape shifting.
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
You went right to Mystique. You skipped the scroll part.
Well,
and you went right to Mystique.
in the time we get the X-Men in the MCU, I think there we go.
This is how they do it. This is how Kevin Feige does it.
She wasn't Madripoor, right? She wasn't Madripoor, so it could be Mystique.
She was.
It could be.
She's in Madripoor, and there's precedent set for that in the comic books, where Mystique was Sharon for a while.
Oh, well, I did not know that. That's great. Yeah, it's Mephisto, Marvin. That's right. I forgot about that. We have to say Mephisto every 10 minutes.
Mephisto, why
You're
are
right.
we arguing? Why are we arguing? Marvin just told us what it is.
It's Nightmare, Mephisto. Sure.
Mephisto all along. So
yeah, but it was good. I liked his little speech at the end when he's kind of talking about, why do you think this many people were able to back her? Because your blinders are on. There's a lot of stuff going on around you. You don't quite understand. You think you do. You really don't. You can't relate. A lot of people feel this way. Watch your backs. Watch what you're doing. So really relevant, right? That seems like that's a message that's relevant every single decade. So
right.
Yeah.
It's very, very timely given the climate that we're in the real world right now, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. You could take that speech and put it in any decade probably, right? And there's something going on where, that will make it relevant. So yeah, it was good. I did a really good job with it.
How many backlogs did you give it?
I give the last 2 episodes. I'm picky, man. It takes a lot to get a 5. So I'm going to say the last 2 were probably a 4, 5 for me. So
that's fine. That's fine. I'm just a 5 whore, so I like giving stuff a 5. So
you just throw 5s at everything, right? It doesn't matter what it is.
5. Yeah, man. If I love it, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I do respect, other people what they like. I like that the Rogue Trader not only gave it a 3, but he came out here and told us why he, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So. Go ahead.
Don't hate on things just to hate on things. Have a good reason.
Yeah. Like a lot of people do that. I've seen like I go on YouTube. I listen to podcasts. I read sometimes, and I like to see what other people think of things. And sometimes I watch someone and just looks like they just want to hate everything. And it's like, you don't have to agree with everything and like everything, but at least tell me why. And they don't give you good explanations. They just be like, no, I just hate it. You know what I mean? Because of this.
And then they bash you for liking it. That's the only thing I don't like. Like, okay, like you don't like it. That's cool. It's your opinion. I do. Let's just leave it at that. This is what I like. This is what you didn't like. I can appreciate that. I can respect that. But don't hate on me for liking something you don't like.
Exactly. I mean, we go agree and disagree peacefully. That's why I like this community. I think this community is the best at that. Like between other communities like gaming, sports, I do all that wrestling. Like I've seen shows like that and all that. There's a lot of like you can't have an opinion. People pounce on you in those places. And that's why I gravitate a lot to these comic book communities, man, because you have most people are adults about it, and we can talk about it, you know.
Yeah.
And then I just give Herm a hard time for everything. So
Yeah,
that's just
yeah.
fun.
We have to. Yeah, we have to.
We're the YouTube odd couple right here, you know, me and Travis, you know.
Mhm. So what was your
Well,
guys'
we
favorite
need-
episode? What was your favorite episode of the whole run so far?
Go ahead, Travis.
There's one or a scene or something. Does something stick out in this whole show? Or it's like that was done right.
I don't know. It's
I mean,
hard to choose which one.
the shield scene with John Walker with the shield, and he killed someone in front of everybody. You know that's probably one of the biggest part of all the episodes. People thought, well, we're gonna see that, weren't we gonna see that? And they went there with it. You know what I mean?
I didn't
That
expect
was
that at
pretty
all.
huge.
Like my mouth was like
Okay.
wide open at that scene, and like I was like what just happened? Like, did I just see that? Like,
Right.
No,
Yeah.
it's like totally my 80s kid coming out, but the montage, the training montage when Sam's in Louisiana and he's like running down the path, like it tugged at the heartstrings. If you look at it, the whole time Sam's running on the right side of the path. He's leaving his left side open.
I never caught that. Really?
Yeah.
that's a good catch. Like on your left, like that's just amazing.
Like that one got me. That one got me hard.
I love that Rocky scene between the 5th episode, the Rocky type scene, Sam Wilson getting ready, getting prepared to put that suit on and all that. And then I guess I'm sucker for stuff like that. That's why I wore a Rocky shirt in one of the videos before, because I totally dug that. That was my thing right there.
Okay, I got my favorite episode. It would have to be episode 3 where we really get to delve into Zemo.
Is that the dancing Zemo? Was that episode 3 where you saw
dancing?
Yeah, you get more than that. That's my favorite part of him. But like him putting on the mask and like actually like going full on Zemo in that.
He was savage in that episode, man.
Yeah.
Like he was flat out savage. He's partying at the club one minute and he's blowing away a scientist the next.
It's like he has a different persona as soon as he puts that mask on. It kind of felt that way because like as soon as like he went full blood killer, as soon as he put the mask on, it was just I just loved every minute of it.
I wish we had more of that because he only put the mask on for one scene when the shipping containers got blown up and those agents were trying to track him down. And then wait, where are we? Yeah. So I'm sure his is coming too soon. So
Station, Robbie's in the house.
What's up, Robbie?
Robbie, station. Robbie, I know you got your own show. You got your own. You probably don't want to reveal anything because you want to keep the show. But I dropped the link. We want to say hi real quick. Tell us what you thought of the show. We would love to have you. You know what I'm saying? But thanks for coming on, Robbie. Station. Can't wait for your show. Yeah. After our show, Rock and Robbie Live, we'll go on. He has a fantastic show going on over there always.
Sunday nights. Always.
Our show is the bridge to his show. Can't wait to see it.
The only issue I have with this series is there is so much added into this series with no give to where it's going to go next. Like we do have Isaiah Bradley and his son Eli, who is in the Young Avengers. That's a story that's going to bloom out. A lot of people are excited for that. We have the possibility of Thunderbolts and Zemo and U.S. Agent. When's that going to happen? Captain America did get announced with Sam, so that's an upside. Yeah. And then what is happening with the Power Broker and Sharon Carter? And then what is happening with the so-called Madam Hydra? There is way too much in this episode, and we want it now. Like, I'm sorry to tell you guys, whoever over at Marvel and that, we want it now. And it was too much give for too little. You didn't give us enough. I feel like you added
want more. I want more. Ah!
They left a lot open. They left a lot
That's
open.
great.
Which is kind of good in a way because that means there's more to come. Like they're opening the doors for so many things, but like when is the question, and that's what got me all up in a rust.
They
Sorry,
At least we know it's a
I
thing.
have weird sayings, so just saying
No,
that.
that makes total sense. At least we
I respect
know.
that.
At least we know it's a thing. Prior to this, we didn't have any idea what Thunderbolts were going to do. We had no idea if Madam Hydra or Power Broker. We didn't know any of this stuff. So at least it's introduced into the world, so it could come eventually. But to your point, when, right? So, I don't know. I like that ending scene though, where Zemo's chilling in the cell. Right? He's got his legs up. He's got his little book out, and the news is playing. It's like, oh yeah, that bus blew up, and those people died right before they got to the raft. And he's just like, Yep. And there's Alfred or whoever his name is sitting there in the little car, right, writing his book. It was so cool. I like that part.
Hey,
as soon as it went up, I'm like, damn, Zemo.
if you follow that, so Zemo's sitting in his cell, and the book that he's reading is a book about Leonardo da Vinci and Nietzsche, like being friends.
Really?
And so he's involved because it was his butler.
Yep.
And then the Madam Hydra's lady's like, did I blow him up? I don't know. Did I? Yes, maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. So I think she may be the other part of that equation. I think that was an Easter egg letting us know that those two are ultimately connected somehow, for sure.
What a great team up that would be.
Oh, yeah.
Ready couch, station.
Station, my
Fellow Canadian for Travis here.
All those nerds in Canada.
Coaches, these shows have just been laying the groundwork for the future. What will Loki tease us with?
Oh God, Loki. What,
We
June
gotta wait
10th?
7 weeks. What happened?
When does that come out? June 10th?
The 11th.
Yeah.
Oh, 11th, yeah.
Yeah,
And, like,
7 weeks.
Like I gotta always remember going into the show too that this is not the Loki that we've seen in like Ragnarok and like the growth from Loki. This is the Loki from the first Avengers movie that we're seeing. So
Drop the link.
Yep.
I dropped the link, people. Anybody want to join in? Let us know what you feel about it. Anybody could come in here. You saw it. The road trade here gave it a tier 5, and we still wanted him here. You know what I'm saying?
we've got a rule: no wangs, no wangs.
Well,
We got 8 picks, Ben. What's up? How you doing? Other panels are great today. I have a request for Big Herm. Can you show your full design Spider-Man t-shirt? Wear it now with standing and full screen. Well, my t-shirt?
Yeah, they want you to stand up, full screen it, and show it off. You gotta get rid of the comment.
Oh, yeah, I should get rid of the comment, right? It's, I'm here going the wrong way now. You could barely see it. It's, Amazing Spider-Man issue 68. John Romita Good is here. I mean, it's not much. Trying to get up. I hope that's good enough. But yeah, it's fading. It was already a fade away type shirt, and I've been wearing it a lot. It's fading even more. I guess that's what that does, right?
oh yeah.
I hope that helps you out. So
Travis, that was a really, really good point. I didn't think about that at all. About Loki, about what Loki this is. This is a Loki from the first Avengers movie. I didn't even that completely.
I keep forgetting about that. I'm just like, all right. And I keep watching the trailer. I'm like, he does kind of seem like the Loki we've kind of come to love, but I'm interested in seeing where they go with it. It's going to be fun.
You know, he's going to be the complete jerk he was before. The character grew and like he got humanized a little bit. This is going to be total jerk Loki who does not care about anything. And I want to see how they do that whole thing because, like, that's what's going to really open up the multiverse, because it's going to be a different kind of realities now. So,
well, yeah, this Loki, his dad hasn't died. Asgard hasn't been destroyed. Like, none of that's happened to him. So those are the things that made our Loki, like, such a lovable guy, right? He's been through the trials and the tribulations of life. That's
Thanos
amazing.
is still around.
Yeah.
Yeah, like is this series like, I know it's like part of the, what is it, the time bureau or something like that. I
Time
forget.
Variance Authority.
Time variance, yeah.
Variance Authority. Thank you. I'm not sure, like, because they're going to be jumping through time, but is this going to take place in a different time area, or is this actually going to be taking place right at the end of Avengers? So,
Yeah, who
Well,
knows?
from what it looks like they're going to be. So in not the last Avengers movie, but the one before that, when the Ancient One was talking about time and how it splinters off, they're going to be taking these different like splinters off into these different timelines, because you've got like the President Loki here, you got Kid Loki here. I mean, like there's more than one Loki in this series.
Kid
I
Loki.
just thought of that too. Like, is this the right timeline? Because now that you say that, it went through a time and then you have that split off with Loki disappearing at the end of that. Will that be a split off? Will that be a different timeline altogether? And like, are we going to get the original Loki and a new kind of Loki? And okay, now my mind's just blown.
I don't know. I think it'll be more like Umbrella Academy, because Umbrella Academy they can go back and there's like that bureau, right? And I don't know where that bureau sits in time, but they can just go wherever they want it to go. So I'm not sure if this is a split necessarily. I think it's just kind of like a watcher type thing. I'm not sure where they sit in the time stream themselves. If he's going to be visiting that that same kind of department, then they live kind of outside of time streams, right? In some kind of way. I don't know. We'll see. That'll be fun.
But I didn't even think about that, Rogue Trader. Like that's that's awesome. Like, you pick up things that none of us do. Like, little Easter eggs here or there. Like, you pick it up.
Dude, I literally do nothing but watch all of y'all's YouTube channels all day while I'm pressing comic books. That's all I do for 9 hours a day. So I get all the good.
That's funny.
Insight.
Great.
He absorbs all the powers, all the knowledge.
I am the repository of this knowledge, and my wife loves it. I'll tell you, when I'm spewing out comic facts in the middle of the night
in your sleep.
We got some members.
I got super cool books hanging around.
Oh, hold on.
Oh man, that book is out of touch now, or it's out of. Ugh, I want it.
Yeah, it's a beauty.
That's the first Poison Ivy, isn't it?
First Poison Ivy.
Yep.
We have
I got
some
an AF-15 in the press now.
Some people calling out Travis here, Phable. So it's safe to call you a Marvel fan. Travis is definitely a Marvel fan.
No, I like Marvel.
And we got my man, Sleepy Reader here. What's up, bro? Station.
Sleepy.
Written by a radioactive YouTube comic community. So you're definitely. Phable said, if Loki doesn't go through his redemption arc, then what happens to Endgame? Maybe a new what if story. There you go, Travis. You're that's you right there. What if? Oh boy, Sleepy, what's up, man? You're probably really busy, but if you want to come on and talk real quick, we'd love to have you on. Drop the link again. You know what I mean? Did you see the episode? Do you like it? You want to come on for a little bit? You can, and we would love to have you. You're one of the Portland member of the Portland comic crew. I still haven't had my show. I would love to have you on my show at least for 10 minutes. I'll take it. But yeah. So Loki, we're all excited for it. I don't know what else we could say about it. There's so much we could talk about.
I'm kind of upset that it's not until June 11th.
What are you going to watch until then? We need to fill our Friday night or whenever we watched.
Next week is the final episode, the season finale of Invincible. So that ends So
Oh, I gotta get caught up.
yeah, it ends
I
next week.
didn't
So,
mind this recent episode of Invincible. I didn't mind it at all.
Rogue Trader, did you watch Invincibles or that's not
I
a
have
thing?
not seen a single episode. I've never read the comic books, nothing.
I never read the comic books, so I went blind and I freaking loved it. You could tell Robert Kirkman is a big fan of comics, big fan of DC, Marvel, or anything. Like he puts a little bit of everything in there. Like you start knowing, oh, he got this from here. He got this from Spider-Man. Oh, he got this from Batman. He got this. Like you could see that in some of these. Go ahead, Travis.
Marvin Wynn said the Bad Batch is May 4th.
Oh yeah,
Well, that makes sense.
yeah.
May the
We
4th
got
be
to
with you.
get in on that one.
Definitely, the PCP Army definitely needs to get into the PCP Bad Batch. I mean,
How
the
did
Star
we not
Wars
know that?
Bad Batch.
How did we not know that? Thanks, Marvin.
Yeah, that's
May
going to
4th.
be that's coming up soon. That's next week, isn't it?
May 4th. That's yeah. I have my show May 5th. We're doing the Punisher that day with Sam, and then May 6th I'll go on Rock and Robbie Live. For the
And
first
you know
time,
what?
so-
It's a perfect day to drop the Bad Batch. Like anything Star Wars, it's the best day to drop it on May 4th.
Of course.
You know why,
Absolutely.
Big Herm?
I think I work that night though. So I'm
You
gonna-
know
I'm
why?
gonna miss it on
You
the
know
live.
why they should drop Star Wars on May 4th every year?
May the 4th
Herm?
be with you.
There
Who
you go.
wouldn't know that? Come on. This is why we fight, because he's always asking me these silly questions.
Do you know an obvious Star
Yeah.
Wars day? No.
Do
No.
you know what
Yep.
Star Wars is?
Yeah, but do you know what the next day is? Cinco de Mayo.
It's
I
true.
was trying to do the music, but that ain't.
And then you know what's after that?
The
So
I
you've
go
got
on Rock and Robbie Live.
You've got May 4th, which is Star Wars Day. May 5th, which is Cinco de Mayo, with all the tacos and tequila you can consume.
That's
And then the
Tuesday for
next
me.
day,
Oh.
Revenge of the Sixth.
I didn't know that one.
That's
That was a
great.
good question. That was good.
All right, I'm gonna have to get out of here. I need to go feed my wife,
Oh, yeah, do that.
and I don't want to be
Don't
around.
feed her after midnight.
I do not. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do
No
not
water.
want to be around for spoilers on Invincible. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
bolt.
We
So-
probably won't cover it till next week, but we might cover it. But yeah, I understand that. But thanks for coming on. We appreciate you coming on.
All right, I'm gonna
Educating
update
us and
my.
everything, bro.
I'm gonna update my listing. I'll give it 3 backloads and a boy howdy.
Station.
All right, see you
Later,
later,
man.
guys.
Rogue Trader.
Pleasure.
Guys, if you haven't checked out the Rogue Trader does cleaning and pressing. I actually recently just sent books to him to get cleaned and pressed and sent off to CGC. So I'll let you guys know how that turned out. But guys, he does have a YouTube channel, The Rogue Trader. And that if one of the mods in the chat can drop the link to his channel, that would be amazing.
Pun wins.
Yeah, and he does live streams on Thursdays. He drops the link. You can join him. Community talk. It's really, really cool. I think it's like 11 Central, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's like
Usually
2
goes on
p.m.
11,
here.
yeah.
I'm in Atlantic. So
Chat, speak up. Who's in Atlantic right now? Anybody else?
no. Probably not.
11 Central. I got you.
But it's called Open Mic, Comic Open Mic. And he drops the link and anybody can join and he just chats and he's talking
cool
about
guy.
like, what he's pressing and cleaning and he shows you off a little bit of what he has. He also sells comic books as well. He gets a lot of exclusive covers and that, and then he sells them on his Facebook page.
Jamal dropped this link earlier, but Rogue Trader. Anybody's
There
on
you-
there, drop Rogue Trader's link.
There it is.
There you go.
Thanks, Manny.
Thanks, Manny. You're the man. We all appreciate you, man.
Hey Nick,
So,
who played Lando Calrissian in The Empire?
You're gonna test my knowledge. I have it's on the tip of my tongue. I'm definitely not Googling it right now.
No worry, I draw brain parts all the time on the show. Period. So, sometimes I forget my host name. Sometimes, you know what I mean. Oh, sorry, one way.
I don't know. Tomorrow has it. Billy D. These nuts.
Really?
I didn't realize you're just setting me up.
I was trying to, Phable was trying to do that to me earlier. I seen it in the comments. He's like, hey Travis, who's Lando Calrissian in Empire? Because he knows I know it.
Yeah.
We were just talking about Empire the other day.
So
Yeah.
now that we talked about everything, is anything else you're looking forward to coming through Marvel, or is that good for now? Because we got 6. All the spec books are gonna come now. 6 weeks. That's a long time for people to be speculating and sending their CGCs. How many books did you send, Travis? Total?
10.
10. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that comic
And
man Andy
it
said he
has
sent
nothing to
10
do with
alone.
Marvel. The only Marvel book I sent in was that Alien Gleason one, and that's just for me because I'm a huge Alien fan and I love that cover. So, and then of course I sent in Shadowhawk.
I mean, we should have asked the Rogue Trader this earlier, but what I'm seeing is mostly Marvel and maybe DC as the biggest price books. Did you see any of these indie books even matching close to the level of a Marvel DC CGC? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times we see these.
164 9.8 just sold for $2,000.
Who?
A Spawn 9.8 number 64 just sold for $2,000.
Yeah, but that has history. I'm talking about current.
No,
Stuff.
that happened this last month.
No,
This
it's
happened
a
2 weeks
Spawn
ago.
book though. I'm talking about indies, like indies. Period. Jerk face.
Spawn is an indie.
But
It's a
Spawn,
current
like,
series.
we
though.
don't see it as indie anymore. Like Spawn is freaking took a mind of its own. Todd McFarlane, you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking. Come on, man. I'm trying to do a serious show here. We're not talking, through Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to say. Do you think?
yeah. So
The Rogue Trader does say that he has had a ton of indie books come in.
Backlog Civil War. Yeah. Backlog roads explode. He says, yes, there are several indie books I can see come about. Yeah, because we see a lot of indies go up, and then everybody's hyped about it. Oh my god! And then like a year later, like you could get it again.
yeah,
Not
because
that
like
expensive.
an Ice Cream Man number one, an Ice Cream number one CGC at 9.8 is still less than $500, right? Probably $500, $600, $700.
Something
Yeah,
like that.
actually, yeah, I did.
Right.
recently seen. I recently seen
Find it.
Ice Cream Man number one at my shop, and this is in Canadian dollars. This is in Canadian dollars, just so you guys know. So it's a little bit more. It'll be a little bit less for you guys, but it was $650 for a 9.8 CGC of Ice Cream Man number one. So I would say it'd be $500 for you guys.
Yeah, there's one for $5, one for $6. I mean, even like a Saga. I know Saga's not new, but it's newer, right? So I mean, like think of the biggest indie books there is, and key issues, and how many key issues are not issue number one, right? Like how many indie books out there have a key issue at issue 12 that is worth hundreds of dollars? I can't think of a single one, right? I mean, Spawn's the exception because Spawn has a book here and there, but
Book here and there.
like Ice Cream Man or whatever, they don't have like a random issue 9 is like $400 unless it's a stupid incentive cover or something like that.
The only other book, besides the main two, because the other thing is like first appearances go up in comics. So We Live number 5 was really? Is that worth money?
Travis, he's sitting on it right now. He's like, I don't even have it back on board.
3 weeks ago, I don't like spec. I don't like this. Those spec people. And then now he's like, ooh, number 5 live?
Listen.
Phable was on to you when he said that.
Phable knows me very well. Phable and I talk on a daily.
Yeah, it's like a religion for them. They talk all the time.
We'll be talking later on tonight too, so don't worry.
Yeah, I sometimes join you guys when I shouldn't. I should go to sleep. Have something called
I
sleep,
know.
or maybe read my books. But no. Instead of doing that, I'll go and talk with them for hours, and where did the night go? You know what I'm saying?
You specking, bro? Yeah,
He's
yeah,
fucking.
Fable. Yeah, in the comment, if you guys know in the comments, what's a good indie? What's a indie book where it's not issue number one, it's worth hundreds of dollars, and it's a current run or within the last 2 or 3 years? I'd be interested to know if anybody has an idea. I can't think of a single. I mean, We Live number 5. I looked up some sold prices for it, and it's not touching anywhere near it. I mean, raw, it's like $25.
I know somebody that has something that's killing children 2 to 10, but I can see why one's not there because everybody's getting issue number 1 now from Berserk, aren't they?
Yeah. Rogue Trader says something similar to the children from 2 to 10, and yeah, like currently,
Walking Dead
like,
is not. Walking Dead is not worth any money. Like maybe the first issue, but Walking Dead is like. I have a 9.6 I picked up for $20.
Yo, Travis, you're jumping subjects, man. I was talking about something killing the children. You want to talk about Dad? Can we slow down here, bro?
I know I'm all jacked up on coffee.
I can see that. I'm like addressing someone's thing, and then he goes to the next one, and he goes to the next one. Like, calm down. He's like, slow it down just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what my advice to you. When you do your live streams, you do that too. You're like going da 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 da. And I'm trying to catch up to what you're talking about. And Nick laughs because he knows what I'm saying. You know what I mean? But
like a Gatling guy.
No, you guys are like a married couple at this point.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. YouTube odd couple, like.
Yeah, something's killing the children. That's interesting. There's not a whole lot of them in the sold area.
Yeah, and with the number 1 issue is getting given to people, isn't it? Like so, like yeah.
But it's not first print though, right? It's not like the original.
I didn't say that Walking Dead number 1 was worth no money. I said.
But that's the thing about these books, like 2 to 10. Is that going to be worth something 5, 6, 7 years from now? That's what I'm asking. Like,
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like,
you have to sell when the spec is up, because like the spec goes up and down. It goes up and down all the time. But
Fable's right. There's a few Walking Dead issues, like the princess when she went on the show and stuff, that went up. I don't know if it's still up, but there are some Walking Dead issues. Like if I want to go and buy it, it's pretty expensive.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that was a show, right?
They are going down now because of I didn't say the Walking Dead number 1 wasn't worth no money. I never said that. I said the issue that I have that's a 9.6 I got for $20, and that's not a number 1. That's a number 38. But with these reprints, these colored reprints are coming back out. It gives you that much. It's that much easier to get a number 1 of The Walking Dead, and plus it's now in color. So what I'm thinking is the original Walking Dead series may go down in price, and the deluxe editions will go up in price in a few years once it gets more and more into the series. That's what I think. But with the TV show, nobody watches the TV show besides me and Herm.
So the spec I got called out big time by Manny and Robbie in the last. They jumped on me, man. I couldn't really even defend myself on there.
I couldn't even jump in. I was trying to, but yeah, no, the spec has gone down.
No part of that.
But there is like Walking Dead issues that you can get. Like I was like half tempted to buy. I think it's issue number 10 of The Walking Dead, and it's the Virgin cover of Michonne carrying the zombies. I was half tempted to buy that, and guess how much I can get it for? That's issue number 10. I can get it for $10. Canadian, guys. Canadians. You guys would pay like $7.
Canadian, guys.
Canadian. But yeah, no, like some Walking Dead issues are going
got a point here. Fable's got a point. He's entering an era where 90s and 2000 books are starting to gain. I think I'm guessing that's the answer to my one of the answers to my question. As time starts going, I guess the people who grew up liking all the 90s and 2000 stuff, even if it's indies, maybe 10, 15 years along the line, those books have been going up in prices because people are going to be wanting those books. And they're going to be indies because indies is blowing up big time now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think maybe like if you have any indie books and you think it's going to go up, do it because now's the time. Now's the time to get a lot of these because who knows when 10 years along the line, youngsters who were young before and nostalgia hits them, if they're gonna, those books are go sky high because all the rules are changing. What we knew 10, 15 years ago is not the same anymore. It's like me with the Marvel comics and the digital code when we're talking about taking off the sticker because I like reading my book and using the sticker and putting it in my iPad in case one day I'm in bed, I don't want to go get my book, and I want to reread something for a show or something.
I did the same thing.
Yeah. So now
Yep.
all my books like Venom 3 went down because of it. You know what I mean? And that wasn't a rule a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? People were telling me like, "Oh, you all good, you can do it." You know what I mean? I'm sure like they didn't do that on purpose. So I went off the rails there, but you guys know what I mean. So maybe 10, 15 years along the line, the youngsters will grow and be our age. They'll be a lot older, but I don't want to think about that right now. But
Well,
and
I
follow the
agree
books.
with somebody said Saga. Saga is one that #1 issue will go for a lot of money.
Phable.
Yeah, that's the number one. Yeah, of course it will.
Same with
Stefan
Some of the
said it.
Still Children is going to continue to go up.
Yep.
It's because of who it is written by, because he is blowing up and he's continuing to blow up. And other books that are going to like anything Rom V, get your hands on.
Billy Station. Billy watches
What's
it
up,
too.
ENIAC, anything Bad Idea is going to go up in money.
Stefan, thank
Up
you.
in price no matter what, because it's low print run and offered to little to less no stores. Because like I don't get it, the Deep doesn't get it. Rock and Robbie's plays Kanto for sure.
Yeah.
Is going to go up.
So I picked up all the Kanto really early on. I think I have a second print #1 or something like that, but everything else is first print.
But
volume 2 first print, volume 3 first print.
But I don't think there'd be any. Those are going to be the hype. The Walking Dead is not going to have any hype coming in the near future. You don't hear too much about the Walking
We have a visitor. We have a visitor.
So, hail Billy.
Station
What up,
Billy.
Listen, I have
Thanks for joining, man. Go ahead.
I want to see all three go. Are you listening? Are your ears open?
Yes,
ears
sir.
open? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Ready? Are you ready?
Gladiators, ready? Oh, thank you, man. You're worth it, bro. Worth it, bro.
You're worth it, my brother.
I hope we're entertaining you. You know what I'm saying? I hope this is a good show. You know what I mean? I feel like it is. It's almost 2 hours, and we're having a ball here. Anything else you want to tell us, Billy, while we have you here?
I am entertained, for one. And you are looking nerdy. You're looking really jacked. Are you doing the deadlifts?
Yeah, I'm doing some deadlifts.
Hell yeah. That's what it's all about, man. Damn, Hermina, put that gun back up. Put it back up. Damn! Damn!
I don't like to show off, you know. I don't like to show off.
What you doing, man?
Nice road, look back. Bullseye Bob has sent me nearly every Kanto book ever printed.
Bob actually sent me. I have the first trade of Kanto. Bob sent me that, and and of course this.
That's so cool.
That was so cool when he jumped in on Wednesday to talk Daredevil, and I was all hyped.
That was fun. That was fun.
I was starting to get tired because I didn't get a whole lot of sleep, working and all that, and then I'm starting to run out of gas, and he comes in and with all that energy, and I was just like, that was awesome. That was awesome. Now I lost my train of thought, but Billy, what did you think about the show? Did you enjoy it?
Which one?
Falcon Winter Soldier. Did you see it?
Yeah, I watched it, man. I didn't like it too much, to be honest with you. I'm not really a fan of it, man. It's the writing's a little off for me. The story and context, I think, could have been good. I like kind of what they could have done, but it was just it's a little too modern and trying to step on eggshells to be a good comic book representation of anything Avengers like for me, if that makes sense.
No, it does. It does, for sure.
I mean, like, to say like, activist. I mean, like the character of Carly's a terrorist, not an activist. I mean, come on. I mean, the show steps around too much modern PC BS for me, if that makes sense. And I think there was something good, and I think it could have been good. And I just think the writing kind of let me down. The approach. I think there was something good there, but the approach kind of let me down, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a little worried about these particular characters because we've never had the spotlight on these guys for as many hours as we had, right? So I was like, is this really going to be interesting? I didn't care too much about Falcon, honestly, in the movies. I was more on the Winter Soldier side, and I didn't like how they kind of nerfed him a little bit for the show. When he's in that Winter Soldier mindset and he's just in that assassin mode, he seems to be completely unstoppable. But when he's actually Bucky and like, you know, back to normal, he seems way weaker, and that's probably because of his training and whatnot and his mindset in general. But yeah, I see where you're coming from, though.
But I feel like Falcon Winter Soldier before this show, Sam Wilson, like, people question, will he be Captain America? Would it be good? And I think in this show, he did a fantastic job. I thought he was great. I think this show elevated him to have his own standalone Captain America movie. He's Captain America to me now. I think this show was they did a fantastic job with it for me. And I can't wait to watch the movie now. I feel like that's what I was worried about. Will they have him, because he has to be the Captain America? You know, everything that happened. Bucky was working, you know, well, not his fault, but he was working for terrorists. You know what I mean? So I don't think America would see him as a good Captain America because there was too much baggage in there, especially nowadays with technology. Sam was a great choice. That's why I think Steve Rogers chose him. And Sam does a lot of things that Steve Rogers, you know, the goody in him. You know what I mean? I think people lose track of that. Like, we love the badass Bucky and all that, especially like when that thing clicks like this. You know what I mean? He's all badass. But I think the right choice was Sam, and I think they're going in the right direction for that movie. I think that's why they announced that movie. I think we were waiting to see what reaction they get before they announce this, and I just can't wait for that movie.
Yeah, he was definitely Captain America. I mean, the costume looked good. He's a good actor. I like his character a lot. He performs it well. Definitely the right choice to be the next Captain America.
Sure.
And like mostly there's some stuff in the show that I like. Like, no matter what, like Sam was going to be he was going to be patriotic. He was going to do his duty. He was going to be Captain America. He believed in Steve. You know, no matter what injustices he saw, he still put on that banner, still wore the flag, and still did what was right. You know, there was stuff like that I liked about the show.
Okay.
You know,
respect that. Totally respect that, man.
Yeah.
That's why we have the show. We like to get everybody's perspective. You know, everybody has their own perspective in it. And I totally respect that. And I totally love that you came on, gave us your explanation. We have Phable. I didn't see the movie. Mortal Kombat. I didn't have time, work and all that, and then I had to see these shows and all that. We're probably not covering Invincible this week, so next week. So I will watch it this week. Maybe we talk about it in a future show. Because I do want to talk about it. I'm hearing good and bad things about it. Did you guys get to see it? Mortal Kombat? No.
Nope.
Okay. You
No.
guys
I watched
planning-
like the
planning on
7-minute.
watching it? Okay.
Yeah, I think I watched like the 7-minute fight. They release like a 7-minute fight scene, like an opening scene. I did see that, and I really liked it. I had a really good friend of mine who said he hated it, and then I heard some people in the community said it was okay. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
there is some people that hated it. I've seen, and I enjoyed it. The people are saying like, "Oh, it didn't go with the lore," and like, I know the original lore is there's no lore. It's just fight, and
There is a little storyline in there in the later
the
games
later,
where you see
yeah.
So I guess that's what people probably wanted them to move
But
on
you
for the
think
old
about
school and do that.
How many lores do superheroes have? How many lores does like these stories have? Like, there's
Yeah.
who cares if it jumps off the rails just a little bit of the original lore? Like, I'm not sure how it goes. Like, I've watched the original movies, and going into this one, I knew like, all right, there's going to be some sick scenes because I watched the trailer. So going into this, like, I knew it was more for gore factor or like fatalities. That's what I went into it knowing. Like, that's what Mortal Kombat's all about.
Yeah, I don't
feel
think you need a deep story or something for Mortal Kombat. It's Mortal Kombat, you know what I mean? Did they
And
get
they did
the
make
fighting and everything right? Did they get that right at least? You know what I mean? Like,
There was some CGI effects that kind of didn't work. That could have been a little bit better, but other than that, yeah, they worked. And they delve into kind of an actual story. Like, in the original movies, like, you know how they say test your might? Well, might is an actual thing in this movie. You got to test your might, and your might is your power. Like, your hidden power behind you.
test your might.
So
Sorry.
delve
Is it-
into that a little bit more. So I really enjoyed that.
Is it like one of those Telltale games where you have to like smash the button on your remote while it asks you to do that? You're breaking like throughout the movie. You got to test your
Who's
might
gonna
while you
win?
watch it.
Test your might.
Test your might.
Now that would be cool.
I broke my finger.
A Telltale Mortal Kombat.
Doing deadlifts with your fingers.
You'd have to. Yeah.
Test your mind. It's kind of like if you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna ask Billy if he likes Mortal Kombat. You like Mortal Kombat and all that, or that's for you?
Oh yeah. Okay. The original, man, the arcade, man, putting the quarters in the slot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember those days being a kid. I was good with Scorpion and everybody is, I guess, and Liu Kang, but I sucked with everybody else. Raiden, I was pretty good with Raiden, but they kept coming up with the new games, and I lost track of it. I think the last one I played was 5 or something like that, which is bad. I thought 10. I played 10. 10 was good, but so I'm all lost with the story. So me, when I watch it, I'm gonna be blind. I'm going there like I do most movies, and I'm probably, if, like I said, they get the fighting stuff right and all that, I'm gonna love it.
Yeah.
I don't need it to be super storyline, super like. I mean, I just need it to be Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
because like the last time I owned a Mortal Kombat game, it was for I think Super Nintendo, and other times I played it was just over at a friend's house playing it, being like, all right, and going into playing it, I'd be like, I'm not interested in the story. Like, I want to be like, okay, who can I pick now? Who are the new characters? What are their moves?
Who's Cole?
That was the most. What?
Is Cole the main character that like it's a birthmark? Okay, gotcha.
Apparently he's new, and the birthmark is they delve into that more too. It's
a birthmark that looks just like a dragon inside of a circle. Oh, okay. It's like, come on.
Because I see a lot of people complaining about the movie like that, like Cole. They didn't. I guess it's old school and they didn't recognize him, but.
You need an outsider perspective sometimes in the movie.
And that tattoo is not just on him. I'm just saying that. It's different. I kind of like that. It's not a tattoo. Like it's young. I can't even say it without spoiling anything, so I'm just gonna stop.
Yeah,
Are there-
they cover it in the trailer. They're like, "Oh, it's a birthmark." It's like, no, it's not. It's an invitation or something like that. It's like, oh, okay, cool. And then that 7-minute fight scene they released, the dude's picking up the water buckets and he's got that same exact thing in his arm and so you can extrapolate a lot just from that.
And it's more than
It's even more, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Who would you take in
man.
Mortal Kombat? Bueller or Rockin' Robbie?
Rockin' Robbie.
Rockin'
Who would
Robbie?
you take into Mortal Kombat? Yeah, probably.
If there's a fight off.
If the two of them
Oh.
were fighting,
Yeah.
Oh, they were fighting? I mean, Bueller's
Yeah.
a pretty big dude, bro.
Robbie's big
Yeah.
too, though.
Rockin', yeah.
He's not as tall as
Uh,
Bueller, I don't think.
You would
And-
know.
and I think-
I never met him.
I think
but- in person.
like how would Bueller fight compared to Robbie? Because I know Robbie would fight at any cost. Like he'd fight dirty.
Oh yeah,
He'd
yeah.
Nothing against Robbie, but he's fighting to win.
I don't know.
Bueller, he is huge, and Robbie is a lover, not a fighter. That's true. It's true.
That's
It's
true. Bueller's finisher would probably be his comic book magazine, his comic book stand, where he just like smashes you and beats you to death with the comic book stand.
And then plus Bueller has
That'd be his fatality.
like an infinite amount of coffee makers, so you can just chuck those at him.
That's true. That's true.
Bueller for the win with the chalupa fatality.
Chalupa.
He just shoves chalupas down his enemy's throat until they explode. Yeah, that'd be great. And any video game designers out there, we need a short. Manny, put together a short video of those two fighting. Could you do like stick figure fightings and superimpose their heads on it or something?
You need the original voice who would be like,
Oh yeah.
Chalupa fatality.
See what you said?
Robbie
Really? I
would-
thought you were supposed to be most peaceful. It's not very peaceful. We're talking about fighting.
No. Robbie would pull out his pick of the week and like cut his head off with it, like paper cut him to death. That'd be great.
See, Nick
Robbie
is
would
still
be-
going on.
Robbie would-
Nick is still
I
going.
am. I'm building the game as we go, guys. I need you guys to be writing this down.
Yeah, Robbie would be trying to throw his chalupas at Bueller, but they'd bounce off because they're Alabama pancakes.
Alabama.
Alabama pancakes.
Oh God.
I've heard
Eric
about
said he didn't talk
Alabama.
about his.
Birmingham,
I'm sorry,
they
go
love
ahead.
the governor. I've heard that in Alabama, like Birmingham, they love the governor. Is that
Oh well,
true?
yeah. Because they're in close proximity of Alexandria.
Okay.
So wasn't that where?
I thought that's
No,
where
that wasn't
was
where the governor
going,
was.
but-
Right? Yeah.
I thought that's where that was going, but I was just
Was
like,
that the
is
city
where
or was
he's
it the
going?
city after? I don't know. Walking Dead bounced from so many places. I can't keep up of what the governor's
Yeah, they
town
started
was
in
called.
Atlanta.
It was Alexandria.
Was
No,
it Alexandria?
No,
I thought that was a place after.
no. Was it Alexandria?
They ended up in Alexandria, but it started in Atlanta, really. And they,
Right.
They ended up.
And that's
They're
Georgia.
Travis.
So we're not even in the right state, guys.
They ended up in Alexandria.
You ended up in Alexandria.
Harvey would put on his team dog shades and smash Bueller
Oh
with
my
a
God, I
mountain
forgot about
of
that.
Star Trek books.
Forgot about that.
Taco Bell close enough to. Eric said, eating Taco Bell is close enough to a fatality alone.
Well, I'm glad I don't have a Taco Bell here.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. I'm trying to
So,
creep out of the sun for a minute. Let me adjust this.
Oh yeah, the sun is out. Oh no, Nick's a vampire. I knew it.
Lights. It's getting dark over here.
Is it? Yeah, it's still kind of bright over here, but it's starting to get dark here too. It's that time of the year, you know, summer's coming, and this is where some of my live stream, I'm gonna be like this. Hey guys, I'm gonna be super hot because it gets hot up here.
Just do what the captain did and show up in coconuts.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I picked Dylan in Mortal Kombat and win with a phenomenal screen fatality.
Yeah, Dylan looks like he's got the long arm.
Phenomenal.
Oh, hold on, guys, hold on. We still got some time because we got one of our special guests. He was on Travis's show earlier this week. Let's add him on, bro. Bobby, what's up? Station.
What up, dude?
Yeah, he's got to unmute. Unmute.
Yeah, you're muted, buddy.
Bobby.
I think he's still trying to figure out. Travis, I thought you trained him well, man. What's wrong with you?
I didn't train him well.
Station Bobby.
Bobby is the man. He changed his name, didn't he?
Oh, there. Yep. Priorities.
Probably have to touch the screen and pop up. Give it a second, Bobby, and then hit it. I've had that problem sometimes. Trying to do it on the phone. I'm guessing that's what it is. And we got our fat fingers, and we go boop, and end up ending the stream. But we had Bobby for a second there. He's apparently he has his Captain America. He's ready. He's ready. You know what I mean? Bobby.
Guys, if you haven't seen my unboxing, I might as well just show this off now. Bobby sent me this Shadowhawk. He knows I'm a huge fan of Shadowhawk. And it's signed by Jim Valentino. And you guys know my thoughts on Jim Valentino.
That's awesome.
So, that's
really
amazing.
awesome,
he also sent me a bunch of other stuff. If you guys have not checked that out, go check out my AOK unboxing from Bobby Delegato. That's ghetto, not gatto.
Go ahead. You might as well tell your stuff. We're
I'm not taking my
running
spawn down. I'm not moving my spawn. But I'll show you some. I'll show you some more stuff that he did. He also
cut
did
up that
this
box. Yeah, there it is.
right there.
That is really nice.
Yeah, that was on the side of the box. And then I have to wash the shirt and stuff, but just give me a sec. I'll go grab that. Small screen me for right now.
All right. Anybody want to show something real quick? Because we're running a little. Well, we still have a half hour before Robbie starts, but Nick, you have something or?
Dude, I always got a bunch of stuff laying around. Let me show you something that I found that I got a long time ago, like the first couple months of collecting. I actually got a mystery box at a comic shop and something was in it. I didn't really pay too much attention to it because I just was ignorant back then, but I kind of found it again and I'm like, holy crap, I can't believe I actually had this whole time. So let me grab that real quick.
Okay, go ahead. We got our buddy here ready. Solo layout right here.
So go Chiefs. Go Chiefs. I am now a Chiefs fan because Kansas City Chiefs. Go Chiefs. He also sent me a hat. So I have to wear this every time that the Chiefs play football, just so you guys know. Then next up, we have, if you guys are ever in Kansas City, go check out Clint's Comics, which is 3941 Main Street, Kansas City. This is the shirt.
Awesome.
So
that's an awesome shirt. I kind of want one now. 3X, Bobby, 3X. I want a shirt. I'm jealous.
He also sent me a Spawn figure like that he made, but I'm not going to take that down because it's displayed and I don't want to keep moving it around. He sent me this note. So
very cool.
That is fantastic.
Oh, that's badass.
That's all I've ever seen, man. Wow.
Did he draw that?
Yeah.
Yo.
I'm guessing so.
You better
Yeah.
slab that.
He drew all of those little pieces down there and stuff.
9.8.
Like guys, like
right
check
there.
out. Like this is the type of art that Bobby does. Like check out his Instagram now. He does do commissions, and that him and I are. I'm trying to walk him through what he should price out some of them as, and I'll help him out as much as he wants because he's just an amazing community member, and yeah, I'll help him out with whatever.
Yeah.
On my, I have more.
Yeah, Mark.
This, I'm not sure what it is, but it kind of looks weird. It is a man shaving his leg, wearing women's shoes and stuff. I don't know what it's called. Brat Pack by Rick Vetch, and it's also signed.
Oh, cool.
And then me and Herm just did a review on this issue last week. I got Spawn number 10.
Yes.
Badass.
I always like that cover.
That's
So
Yeah,
we got
that's great.
Cerebus right there. And guys, if you're not picking up Cerebus the Duck this week, then what are you doing? Like Cerebus the Duck number 1 comes out. Guys, pick it up.
That's written by what's his name? What's his name? Dave Sim. Dave Sim wrote that issue.
Yeah. Doesn't say on the cover.
Canadian writer.
Oh, that's badass.
That is awesome.
Look at the price point, 20 cents. So what does that put it at? 80?
20 Saturn. 20
Like
Saturn.
80s? Or the 70s?
Oh, 80s? Shit, yeah, I was gonna say I want to say 70s, bro.
Yeah, you right. That's the 70s right there. 20 cents.
Yeah, that's yeah, he hooked you up, bro. Actually, you got 2 killer AOK packages, bro.
Like, I also have like this here, which is awesome.
Yeah, that variant.
This is really good too. Because
Yeah,
I sold out at my shop, so he ended up getting it for me. This is not from Bobby. This is from Phable, my boy Phable. And that's just like, the incentive cover. Look at like Dinobot at the bottom fighting with Tarantulas.
Yo, I didn't even peep that. That's gnarly, bro.
That is freaking awesome. That's a great cover, bro.
Hell yeah.
Great cover.
Absolutely.
Or no, that wasn't
Wow.
Tarantulas. That could be.
And he's back again. Bobby's
Hey,
back.
Whoa!
We still can't hear him.
station cap.
Oh yeah.
He got the shield.
Nice.
So he kept the shield.
So he was
Bobby
Captain
all along.
America.
He's got
That's awesome. He's still muted though.
Yo, I actually
we
like
can't hear you. But we do appreciate the whole Get Man stations. But stay right there though. Don't leave. Travis, that's it. Got more or you good?
I have a bunch of stickers and stuff. I have other stuff displayed, so I don't really want to grab it right now. But yeah, the shirt was awesome. Like, guys, if you're ever in Kansas City, check out Clint's Comics. Other than that, he sent me a bunch of stickers, a DVD. I guess I could show the no, not right now. But
we're gonna go.
Fable also sent me firepower and that. Like, I got a bunch of AOKs. But
Nick,
yeah,
what you got for us, buddy?
Yeah, like I said before, when I started collecting a few years ago, I got a mystery box at a local shop of mine, and something was inside of it. I didn't have any idea what it was at the time, but again, I found it. This is I got the slip, so I'll let you read that. So It was just a Wildcats folio, and then one of these was actually, so it's a bunch of just cards, right? So as I flip through the cards, you get to see all the different characters, but eventually you get that nice little Jim Lee.
Nice.
So I was like, oh, cool. I had no idea. So that was a nice little find, something in the collection I didn't really know I had. It's number 3063 of 5,000. So that was kind of cool little random find in the collection. So that's all I got for you right now. But I like that. It's my only Jim Lee, so I'll take it.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. You got something, Billy?
I was going to show these. I'm a huge Cyberfrog fan, as you guys know. Ethan Van Sciver sent these to me and to everybody that's a member of his channel. These are some of his Cyberfrog cards.
Nice. Didn't you say you made Ethan Van Sciver mad at you, Billy?
I don't know if he made me mad. I was a little upset because my book took a while to get to me. But
yeah, understandable.
Happy. I don't think he was, but
hey, he's got to run a business, a well-maintained business.
I can draw his ass off. I don't know. Like, look at this. Look at this shit.
Oh, that's badass.
Oh yeah.
He's just, Ethan Van Sciver is a great artist. He's just like too outspoken sometimes.
Yeah, he gets a little. He lets his buttons get pushed a lot.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
And can you guys see? I think this is
Nice.
This is a great. Check this out. Let me try to get this on here. Okay, you guys see that?
Yeah. And that's all from that came with the Cyber Frog pack.
These are actually he sent these out to people who are members of his channel.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's pretty good to people who are members of his channel.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I was like, he does take care of people who like support him though. So
Absolutely.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's selling
That's
Andrew.
amazing.
I like this one. This is great. This was the blood.
yeah. Yes, sir.
And let's see.
Nice.
How many books does Cyber Frog have out? Do you know?
He's I bought Blood Honey,
Mm-hmm.
and Wreck Planet is the sequel to Blood Honey, which is not out yet. He made a bunch of stuff like some side stories like an Ashcan and stuff that came out. So there's like three or four books, I
Okay.
think,
It's not
that
bad.
reprints of some of his original stuff that came out with it. I've got a copy. He signs everything he sends out. which
Oh,
is
that's
great.
badass.
Yeah, I'll show you
Cool. That's nice.
one. If I can open it up. Let's see.
Comic
I
book
could see
artists are
that.
notorious divas.
I could
Sure.
definitely, especially when they start getting some clout to their name.
Yeah.
It's like, you wait on me.
Yo, this is it. Let's see.
It seems like Donny Cates is kind of slowly turning into like a diva writer, just a little bit. Even though he's a great idea, man. Don't get me wrong. He can kind of pull that stuff, but
Yeah, the case is pretty awesome. But this is the
Got more? Hold on.
show.
Oh, yeah.
This
Go
is
ahead,
the
Phil.
yeah. He signs these. They're pretty.
oh,
cool.
nice.
They're all signed. I'll show you one more thing he sent out, and then I'll let somebody else have it. It's he sent these books out called Unforgettable that are pretty cool.
Unforgettable.
Yeah,
That's
they're very glossy. I don't think the light's going to show it. Let's see.
I was gonna say, is that a foil? It looks almost like a foil.
It's
Yeah.
foil.
Yeah.
The pages are
Nice.
incredible. The quality of the book is great.
Cool.
Let's see. Hold on. I'm screwing your channel up.
no, man.
It's all good, bro.
Glad to have you here.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Nice.
That's great.
Yo, I could see a
Sorry, bro.
nice
Cool.
Transformers or Beast Wars cover looking like that with some like hollow foil or some stuff like that.
I thought that was a Beast Wars comic at first. I had to take it
Right?
up.
That's what I was gonna say. That I
Right.
could definitely see one with.
So what's up, Stefan? You Billy, I'm sorry, you done or you got more? Because I'll keep showing.
I'll tell you one more thing. Let's see. I picked this up at a comic book shop for like $20. It's a near mint condition of Punisher issue 1.
Nice.
And I've
No
always wanted
way.
that.
Sweet.
That's a classic cover.
Yes.
I love that.
That's the
cover.
one with the like a bazooka, right? Yeah.
Yep.
That's sick,
Near-
Billy.
That's awesome.
$20. I could not pass it up.
Hell
No.
no. That's
Oh
a
no,
steal.
yeah. I mean, direct or
What?
not, man, that's a great one.
Hell yeah.
This comic book is never getting open. It's going in a case.
There you go.
I definitely feel that.
All right. Sick layout. Thank you for that, Billy. We appreciate it. Always. Like I was saying, Stefan, how you doing, bro? You
Good,
have a
good.
show and tell? You have a show and tell? Or you
I have
just want to
anything as
talk
cool
about the
as you
show real
guys.
quick?
Yeah, we can just talk real quick.
Guys, we
Oh.
have none other than Steffrey Cavill on the channel.
I thought we were introducing someone else. I was like, who's coming?
I had no control over that.
Wait, how did TM get a control the guests?
I was just like, what? What did I give him control? I was gonna do a small show. I don't have a whole lot with me. Should I do that before we talk to you, Stefan, or you want to say something now?
Yeah. No. Go ahead.
Show us what you got.
Well, I don't have a whole lot. I wasn't really ready. I should have been more ready for it. Like my camera keeps moving around. I've showed this Krang Hot Wheels before. But
I'm gonna stop you right there. I think we all want to know, and we all want to see what that hat is. That is just an awesome hat.
Hold on.
That is a badass.
We have.
Oh, that's nice.
I found the Ninja Turtle ones. You know what I'm saying? I had to show my boy Raphael first. Yeah, he's my favorite. You know what I mean? And next is Michelangelo. Growing up around my way, Michelangelo was the most popular, not Raphael. So
yeah. Michelangelo, he's the cool dude. He's the
party dude, man. I don't blame him.
Michelangelo was our favorites as a kid. As we grown up, Raphael has taken that mantle.
So we get grumpier as we grow up.
Leonardo. Yes. That was a good analogy.
Classic.
Yeah.
And we got Donatello. So I found my lady found all the Ninja Turtles for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm lucky. She knew I was looking for these, and she found them.
She is always finding the goods, man.
Yeah, she is. Every single week you say she's got more and more stuff.
I'm a lucky guy.
How'd you do it?
Right.
I don't know where.
She's finding your goods. She's fixing your eyebrows. She's helping you out with all this editing.
Yeah. She's in chat.
I got this in. I don't know if I've ever showed her before, but
No, is that Moira from Nice?
Yeah.
Nice.
The Dawn of X stuff. You know what I mean? Now all I need is Wolvie. I need what's her name? The Marvel Omega Sentinel. Her
and that's it.
Magneto.
Oh.
I need those. Magneto.
Oh.
I need 3 more because this.
Do you have Marvel
7.
Girl?
Do you have Marvel Girl or Jean?
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you got Cyclops and Marvel.
I have Marvel Girl, Cyclops, somewhere around here. I forgot where I put it, but I told her on one of the shows before, but I guess I'll show them again next time if you guys want to see it. But yeah,
the complete set, heck yeah.
Yeah.
I got that. Shucks, yeah. This week I wasn't as prepared as I usually am with my show and tell, so I can't. Usually I get something, I put it everywhere. I mean, you guys know how that is, you know. You're trying to like pull stuff up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I find that I'm grabbing random things and putting them near my desk just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case. And for instance, my wife collected Pez dispensers when she was a kid. And so we went into this thing and she has a Spidey, she has a bat, and she has a Wonder Woman.
Hold on.
And so
badass.
Yeah, little Spidey, Bat, and Wonder. So yeah, she's got an entire crate full of these things. Maybe one day I'll pull them out if anyone cares about that. And then the last thing I'm going to show is at a Walker Stalker, we had one of the artists do a picture of us.
That's dope.
He said, "What do you want to do?" And I'm like, how about we're ripping each other's heart out? And so
I like that.
That's my wife ripping each other's hearts out. So that was really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that was 2010. So yeah.
Wow.
Really, really cool.
Well, that's good then. Like that was 11 years ago, and you still didn't rip each other's heart out. So that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
That was like 5 years into our relationship, so we're good too.
I got like 3 comics I'll show off real quick, but it's not too serious. I'm a little geek to the go. I got like this David Mack variant last week for. I keep wanting to say Giga, but it's Giga. So I saw this. I just picked up Hollow Heart last week, and I enjoyed it. So I decided to get. I was like, all right, I got to get the David Mack variant. It's just
that variant.
Can I cut you real quick, Stefan?
Wow.
I gotta cut you off real quick.
Yeah.
Rogue Trader, you should jump back on and show and tell right after Stefan.
Wait, didn't you drop a first appearance of Poison Ivy? What do you mean you missed show and tell? You just kicked all of our asses.
And then I wanted to collect this set. I was missing this one and the silk, but now I'm only missing silk, so I'm pretty happy about that.
You know they could hear you, right?
Yeah, that's a good one. I saw those covers and I didn't quite know if I wanted to get them or not. There was a bunch of them out there.
With the woman Marvel variants,
yeah. And I liked them, but I don't know. Yeah, they were pretty cool.
I just thought they were, this had a nice timeless feel to them, so I was like, yeah, collect them.
Yeah,
there was the Spider-Woman one that really, and She-Hulk that I really liked the most.
Yeah.
Cap,
yeah. So you guys wanted to see the. So I'm gonna go solo layout. So again, yelled at about it. You know what I mean? Let me put this down.
You got to show off your hat collection eventually too, Herm. You have some sick ass hats.
So look at that.
You know what I mean? Cat with the wings. Same.
That's cool.
Yeah, I do have a pretty good hat collection.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, you're right. Let me put this back on for far away. What happened?
You have to do it quick. Take off your hat and put it back on right quick.
Yep.
I do the same thing. I do this. My hair's a mess right now.
Yeah.
My hair's always a mess.
Yeah, my bald hair is a mess. You know?
My hair is always perfect. I can't.
Nice.
He wakes up like that. Nick wakes up like that. You know what I'm saying?
I wish.
Oh, man. You should have seen the day Nick was at the Comic-Con and I decided to do a group. Just so you know, there's a group chat of us that we talk. He was at the Comic-Con.
No.
And I was like probably like 5 minutes out of the shower, and 5 minutes out of the shower, my hair goes up like an afro, and then all of a sudden I'm just like on the phone, and
Afro Bros.
I see Nick there, and behind him is Robbie and all the guys, the PCP crew. I was just like, oh no,
that's sick.
It's like, yeah.
Robbie and Jamie and Jay Strict and Jelani and Brian and Mike and.
Yo, I'm glad you got that box though, Nick, because I was like, I was gonna hit Robbie if I'm like, if no one grabs that box, please, I'll buy it off of you. I think we all know which box I'm talking. Yes, yeah.
Yeah. What I showed up that morning. I was in line and I ran in as soon as the doors opened up, and I was the first person at his booth, and Robbie and Jamie were sitting there at the booth. And
nice. I
was like, yeah, I hope you got a box for me. And he goes, yeah, I got it right here for you. And he pulled it out from underneath the counter and put it there. I was like, I've been telling you for a month I'm coming. I was like, which one I wanted. I hit him up on Instagram and everything when I saw that pyramid that they put together. And so, yeah, Robbie's too good to us.
Oh, yeah.
He's
too good to us.
Guys, I want to, can you full screen me for a second?
Yeah. Yeah, sir. Anything you want.
This is to promote somebody. Guys, if you have read Finger Guns, if you know who Justin Richards is,
he is
almost at 100% back on Kickstarter. And it's a book, it's a comic book, it's a Zine comic about mental health. Yep. And it's like a must pick up. Guys, if you're not funding him, like even me, I'm in Canada and I found a way to fund him because you can't do it in Canada. It's only US. But thanks to Robbie, I helped fund Justin Richards, help him get off. He's like 3% away from being fully funded for his Kickstarter. Let's help get this.
Let's make it happen. Yeah.
Round. And
that like
4 days left. He's at 5,843 of a 6,000 goal. So he's only 100. And,
that's dope too that he's approaching such a unique subject matter in a a unique way.
Yeah, I know a lot of people liked Finger Guns, and
that was a cool.
Same writer, and he's behind it and that. So I know myself. I know Nick.
I love that.
And, Robbie from Pop Culture Philosopher. I know the three of us. I can't speak for anybody else because Nick has spread it out that he has got the book. But yeah, all three of us have backed it, guys. Go back it. It's a good idea and that, and I hope to see you guys with the books.
Absolutely.
I think I just dropped a link in the chat. So
nice. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
It's called The Silent Night. So check that link out. Check Kickstarter out.
Definitely.
All this speech about it, and that I didn't even say the name of it.
Justin's got a new book, guys.
just to get it out there real quick so I can sum up my cap thoughts. I enjoyed the episode. I give it I think episode 4, which was the one where was it 4 where Walker kind of snapped? I think, or was that episode 5?
Episode 4, I think.
I think that was the strongest episode. This episode, I kind of felt Rogue Trader when he said it was like, what did he say, 3.5? Like it wasn't. It was kind of 3. Okay.
He said 3.
I might go with a 3.69, but maybe like
nice.
Yeah, 3.75. Just because it was solid, but I don't know. It didn't. It just tying up loose ends. There's only so much emotional beats they can hit from that and stuff. I'm not trying to. I don't want to come off like I'm complaining, but Steve's costume in the MCU was not comic book accurate. It was inspired by, but it was not comic book accurate. I did not see the need or reason for Sam's Cap costume to be so comic book accurate. Because now it's like got me questioning the function. I know it's a comic book. I know I'm just thinking too deeply in it, but like the functionality of it. If he's flying around in the air, this is what we do. We're comic fans. But I don't know. I just all the. I don't know. Steve didn't have so it wasn't, his costumes were never super accurate in the MCU. I don't see why Sam's had. I don't know. I was looking for a little bit more functionality in his costumes. I thought it would have been doper if it probably would have. Now that I'm thinking of it and saying out loud, it's not that good of an idea. But I kind of wanted the Wakandans to give Sam a red wing that was kind of more like a mechanical bird, but that would have been stupid, to be honest, in hindsight.
But they could have.
Yeah, they could have done that.
Yeah.
Anthony Mackie, I don't think he's a bad Captain America, but I don't see him as like leading the Avengers as Captain America. Really? I don't know. I don't see him as, he's been sidekick to Cap for the last couple years. I don't know. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. Marvel has a tendency of doing that, showing people that they can do things differently.
You changed, man. You changed.
I didn't say he's bad, though. I didn't say he's bad. I'm just saying I can't see him inspiring people the way Chris Evans did as Captain America. Like they're different caps.
If you're gonna compare it to Chris Evans, then nobody has a chance, really. Then they should have just shut down the MCU, shut it down.
And this whole episode, that whole speech was all about giving the mantle on to somebody new. That's what I'm saying. Hair and blue eyes. Okay. Open up your perspective on who can become Captain America, and not.
I have no problem with who can become Captain America. That's not the issue. I don't see Anthony Mackie as a good Captain America. He just doesn't have that commanding presence to me. But that's just my opinion. I didn't say I don't enjoy it.
I thought he did an excellent job in the show, an excellent job.
Yeah,
he did. With the speech. I think I felt that earlier, he's growing more and more. He grew a lot in the show, and this show proves to me that he can be Captain America. So
this show was
I get what you mean, but I get what you mean with that. But it's always question marks. We show about everything. What's the point?
Right.
It's really
that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying the man sucks. It's just like my. I'm not.
No.
Yeah, he's Cap. Yeah.
It all goes back to it all goes back to it needing another episode, because it jumped right into Captain America.
I agree with that.
There was little build to it, but it was like there was nothing more said, and then they just no mission plan, and it was just here's Captain America.
Also, to speak on what you said earlier, Nick, about Bucky, because I kind of was feeling that too. I was like, how is this man? He was in Winter Soldier, he was dominating everybody, and here he is getting messed up by John Walker with the help of Sam at the same time. They're like 2 against 1, and they're still both getting messed up. Yeah. I think it's a conscious thing on his part. Like Bucky wants to be more human. He doesn't want to be the killing machine. So I don't necessarily think he's nerfed, but it's like a conscious thing where he's just like, I can't, black out and become Winter Soldier again. I have to rise above that.
It reminds me of when Logan took the mutant growth hormone at the very end. He's running through the woods. All of a sudden, he's just going killing machine. He's like feral again. You know what I mean?
Right.
I miss the feral Winter Soldier.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
Winter Soldier Unchained, but obviously he's, he can still hold his own for sure. But man,
they do need moments though where he kind of
in the bar when he's pretending to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess that's comic book accurate because you see that a lot in the comics. You see like all of a sudden a character like can hold its own and then all of a sudden get beat up by something else. It happens to Spider-Man all the
That's
time.
true. Yeah,
You know what I mean? Spider-Man's
true.
a lot more powerful than they put him out to be in the comics. But you know, so I guess you know, you have to have a show because if you're gonna beat up everybody, then just show them one episode and it's over. Let's see the movie.
That's why I like that Falcon when he became Captain America wasn't more powerful than he used to be. Just because you got a new suit.
And I one thing I do like I like that they brought his counselor because you know he was a counselor when we met him in Winter Soldier, whatever, for vets. I like that they brought that to the forefront of he's trying to be, you know, Cap was more of a soldier. I feel like Sam will be more of a peace talk. You know, he's gonna do the dialogue back and forth, like, you know, try to be the mediator, the middleman.
Yeah, he took on B Rabbit. He took on B Rabbit, and he lost. So
Brother Joe, Station.
He's got heart.
Station. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier, so I'll say hi again. Of course, Bobby, I'm always gonna say hi again. You know what I mean?
Oh my God! I just remember what Vincent wrote.
Yeah.
8 Mile.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see a West Coast Avengers movie.
Oh hell yeah! Oh yes.
Yeah.
You want to see a movie or a show?
I'd rather see a show.
It's probably going to be a show given the state of current things.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. You know, put a U.S. agent in there. Put Moon Knight in there. You know,
I could. Yeah.
Put War Machine in there. Put Spider Woman in there.
You got White Vision already.
Yep.
Put Wanda in there. Why not? You know, put Spider-Man. Do it. Ain't like these guys are working right now with the current state of everything. I mean,
yeah,
they'll jump at the bit, you know, right now. Shit.
One more thing about Anthony Mackie, because I don't want to seem like I left a bad taste. I know we're about to wrap up. I do like how he's like, you know, they showed because at one point I couldn't even imagine him with the shield, you know, and then in the last episode he's kind of like showcasing what he can do, and I was like, okay, it wasn't as jarring as I thought it was going to be. Like, you know, I guess I kind of wasn't too keen on it to begin with, and he's kind of proven me wrong more so with the show. So I'm glad he's proven me wrong. I hope he proves me more wrong in the future. You know,
I felt like the show I felt like the show got in its own way a lot of telling a good story. Just tell a good story. You don't need to be preachy. You don't need to put all this stuff in there. Tell a good story. Let it be what it is.
And with that, I say that it goes back to what Travis said. It kind of probably needed more time to flesh out. Like they probably could have, you know, had their messages and still told the story had they not tried to encompass it all in like 6 episodes.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, because like I felt like I'm glad for people who loved it. Like you got like Hermino, maybe Nerdy, like you guys that loved it, but like I felt like there was something definitely there. It just got in its own way a little bit for me.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah.
So, Stephanie Cavill, you're the only one that in this panel that has also seen Mortal Kombat. What did you think?
Oh boy,
I think it's worth it. I'll just let me short and sweet. It's worth it.
Perfect. That's enough for me.
All right,
I'll watch it.
All right, Robbie's show is about to start soon, so I'm gonna wrap this up. We could keep going, but save a lot of this.
Yeah, we're good.
We have 6 weeks to locate, so save a lot of this. I think you open up more stuff, and we ran out of time. So everybody,
we have the Bad Batch coming. On
everybody, thank you for coming in on our show, telling us your thoughts. I totally appreciate you guys coming here. You know, whether it's good or bad or in the middle, I freaking love it.
It's always a good time.
If we all love the same thing and for the same reason, it'll be boring. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Nick, Lily, Stefan.
Thanks for having me.
Bobby for trying to come in and talk with us. Rogue Trader. Everybody who joined us, my co-host. We're gonna talk about the Invincibles, both episodes. It ends next week, so we talk about that next week. We'll try to cover 10 issues of Spawn next week. We'll see what happens.
10 issues? What the frig? Well, let's just do the 5 issues there, and then we'll do the 5 issues.
Get to your reading.
We're not doing 10 issues.
Maybe take a day. and don't be on every show.
That's way too
And do
much
some
to review.
homework. Do some freaking homework, for God's sake. Okay?
I do. I have interviews coming up that I have to do homework for.
Oh,
I have no time to read 10 issues.
Oh, I get this. I got some in-use for my show, so I can't prepare for your show. I see what's going on, man.
I'm telling you right now, I can't do 10 issues and then also read 3 weeks worth of comics.
You should have already have 5 done. You know what I'm saying? You should have already have 5 done.
But I'm not going to be. We're not reviewing 10 issues of a series. That's way too much to review. That's pointless to do.
Bros explodes.
Steph, can you do like a little tiny pull tab like this?
That would be.
You know what?
So we're gonna do 2
let
episodes.
them fight.
Yeah.
We're gonna do 2 episodes
when I'm not
of
feeling lazy,
TV show, and then 10 issues.
Oh, they're still going.
I kind of started. I was like, no way. I had seen on a package before.
You do know we gotta get out of here, right? Right, TM. You know,
get out of here. Thank you, Herm.
So you want to
appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, guys.
TM.
Thank you for doing this. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, Nick, this Wednesday I have my show. There's gonna be a whole Wednesday thing. I have to do the plugs. I have to. You know what I'm saying?
Do it.
I have to do the plugs. We got 3 shows coming up on Wednesday. Tomorrow calls it a whiplash, so I might have to change it up. I like tomorrow's saying, but we'll start with TM Nerdy. He's in. Who are you interviewing, Travis?
Flash Wilding Out Wednesdays.
I have to figure that out. We got to sit down and do an interview beforehand. So what we're going to do is we're going to pre-record and drop it on Wednesday, but I'm not sure who it will be because it's been fluctuated. I've been contacting people and trying to get it all figured out and stuff. So I've been trying to figure it out.
All right, bro. We don't have time for a whole album. You know what I'm saying? We don't have time for a whole. No. So whoever TM Nerdy has, he just left me. So whoever TM Nerdy has will be at 12 o'clock. His show will be there. That'll be awesome. And then me, Big Herm Collectibles, with Sam Tang, we'll be talking about the next Spencer run. You know what I'm saying? And
nice.
You know what I mean? Right there, the Nick Spencer run. And of course, it ends with Tomorrow Cinema is having Marvin Wynn on his show with a couple other PCP Army Backlash on there. So a nice back talk. And yeah, so I'm going to end it there because, you know, we got to go see Robbie. Thank you, everybody, once again. Thank you. And peace out. Stay tuned.
Later, guys. Check out Phable.
Check out all these guys.